actually remember which one was mine. I think it was Heston.
Seems like the type of thing you do. Spawn badge. Ah yes, it's just the fire dungeon from Skyward Sword.
Yeah. Except this is an overworld area, and now we're gonna actually go into the dungeon in a minute. Yep.
Oh, we can't campaign anymore. Yeah, for some reason your stream quality sucks, and I don't know
really?
what that is.
Oh no, I know why that. I know why. I'll fix it.
Okay. So I remembered you saying something about that. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, the other day I was streaming one of Rachel's quests for her on Discord, and we were having issues. Turned out it was mostly a problem with like her router or something, and she was able to fix it. It wasn't even really her router specifically. It was like the setting. Anyway, but one of the things we tried to do is I tried to turn my quality down on Discord. So yes, hello and welcome all. Why is my stream chat thing so like skinny? There you go. I believe we're heading over there.
Keith.
Unless this is the town entrance? Oh, it is. Hang on.
One of those symbols is just a grumpy four-eyed star.
Bro. Ow?
I somehow made a joke, just pretend it was funny.
At least you red F. Yes, hey Kev, hey Jonets, hey Alex, hey Hypernuke, hey Jordan. Oh, hello bot. The Chrysler button is broken, Deep's looking into it. I can't, well, rather specifically the issue is that I can't put it back up because it, like, disconnected my Twitch account and wouldn't let me re-add it. So anyway, this is the third and final dungeon. And we still have, like, you know, a third of the game left after that.
And then, you know, 25 parkour levels.
Yeah. We're probably not doing the DLC stuff, like, probably not even starting the DLC stuff today. And hopefully I won't need to piss for the last, like, hour and a half of the stream or however long it was.
What do you mean?
That happened last time. I was like, oh, let me just go a little further, even though I needed to piss. Now, people are going to go back and watch the VOD and be like, I know something.
Yes. It's a, you know, important life skill to just, you know, have to be, but then not be good for you. Yes,
Oh my god. I made some things get thunderstruck today.
I've heard that it is common for teachers to, you know, not let kids go to the bathroom purely out of spite because they are not allowed to go to the bathroom. If I can hold it, it's so
Bro. I fucking hate these enemies, dude. I don't have the magic to be projectiling them. Guess I have no choice, though. Let me also do this. It's desynced on the screenshot?
It was for a bit. I think it probably messed up when you changed the quality settings, and I just fix itself. That's fine now.
Special weapon is needed to activate. Oh, motherfucker. This happened in my first playthrough too, and I just forgot. I didn't want to do this at all. This is a complete and utter waste of time. I can't do this until later, at which time I'm gonna have to come back here again manually, so that's really great. Do I not have the extra jump and the extra dash equipped? I have the extra jump, apparently, not the extra dash. Do I not have the extra dash yet? Is that why? It's been too long since I played this. Fuck off. Sigh.
Here's the part where I just describe a meme image, because one of my favorite images of all time is just like, you know, why don't you go to the bathroom between class? And then it's just 4 pictures of ridiculous bullshit. There's one where there's like people standing on the urinals with like deer masks. There's one where there's like a stork making a nest in a toilet.
Yeah.
And just like a whole bunch of furries at the urinal.
It's a good image. I had the rare benefit of I just kind of never needed the bathroom when I was at school. I think probably I could unironically count on one hand the number of times I used the school bathrooms during secondary school.
Yeah, same for me. It's weird how, you know, if you know that it's not an option, you can get away with not using it.
Mm. I mean, the thing is, over here, you were just expected to do it during break or lunch.
There's the very famous phrase, "A shark on whiskey is mighty risky," etc. There's also the phrase of, you know, my boss makes $1, I make a dime, that's why I poop on company time. But, you know, good luck fucking getting away with that. I've gotten yelled at for going to the bathroom at, I think all 3 of my jobs. You know, they can't really stop me, but, you know, it doesn't mean they'll be happy about it. We need everybody on the phones. Our numbers are down. I don't give a shit. Not my fucking problem.
Yeah.
It's funny how you're always having a crisis where everybody has to be on the phone at all times, while you're also letting people home early because your labor is too high.
I'm gonna get sad if you keep talking about it.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I'll just talk about yesterday. There's not much to really bring up, but I went to a convention with Joel and JC from school. And it was Retropalooza in Fort Worth. This is apparently the last time they're holding it here. I don't know why. It's just a game and game related paraphernalia convention, and just a bunch of people selling shit. There's probably some other booths, but I never pay attention to those. I don't care about meeting people. It was kind of small. I didn't get anything particularly interesting. I bought the Skyward Sword amiibo loose for $10, and I just got the Mario RPG remake. Here's the thing, I got it for $40 because I'm used to Switch games never going down in price, and so I'm like, oh, that's actually kind of a good deal. And then I saw it at another booth 20 minutes later for like $35, and so I am wondering if $40 is just normal for it, and I could have just got it that much from like GameStop or something. But whatever. I've been on the fence about buying it for a while, so I got that. Joel got Japanese versions of Star Fox 64 and Pokemon Stadium Zero. And before Stadium Zero doesn't have an English version, whatever. I'm trying to think if there was like anything. I have photos of just like weird shit. I'll post those in Discord so the people who aren't there will enjoy not seeing them. The best pictures I have probably are the weird Cosby Kid doll and the creepy mannequin of Ninten standing in front of like a Mother 1 backdrop. There was also this one booth that had about 1,000 copies of Dragon Warrior for NES. Like, I'm not making fun of like a high number that they had. That was like legitimately their thing. Is it's just like, yeah, we just have every copy of this. Donate more if you want to see our collection grow. I don't know what the point of it was.
They weren't selling them. It was just.
I don't think they were. They were showing some other stuff off. They had like a prototype of the game, just like various promotional material. I don't know. I don't know anything about Dragon Quest really, so I looked at it and I was like, oh, and then I kind of moved on.
Okay, fine.
Actually look at my photos, see if there was anything else on there that is worth describing.
I was about to be like, didn't you see a bunch of like cool cosplayers and stuff? And then I remembered, no way, that was Ben at Anime North. North?
The only cosplayer that I saw was somebody dressed up as Top Man, and I have seen them in that costume before at a different convention.
Oh, okay.
Hey!
Hey!
Oh yeah, there's all the fucking the games that are like graded in cases.
God.
We're getting more and more pissed off at those as we went on. Like, there was a copy of FF8 that was graded like a 9 point something that they were selling for I think $1,800, and it's like,
fuck?
Who in the in the fuck is carrying this much money? I mean, you would use a credit card, but it's like, who is willing to spend this much money on this? Like, fucking nobody. You're never getting rid of this. This is so stupid. And so I'm just like, I was bitching for a while after the fact. Just like, yeah, I know the history behind the PSA grading company and how they're scammers and shit, but like, why does anybody give into it? Like,
anyway, here's the Steel Shanks, a duet of pure Steel Shanks handed down by a talented family of. Wait, no, I already had those. Iron Justice. Both a weapon and a tool. These swords are commonly used by the Steam House workers long ago. It's worse than the ones I had, but I need to have these equipped for this.
Found a Vic 20.
Alright, call me up when you found a Vic Viper.
Oh yeah, there's the last issue of Nintendo Power. It has a shit ton of signatures on it, including James and Mike, Pat the NES Punk, Pro Jared. I can't tell what some of these other ones are. Black Nerd, whoever that is. I assume they are a nerd who are black. They were selling that for $200. That was pretty cool. The Evil Bongo-Rama box set featuring Tommy Chong.
Okay, is it any more one note of a name than Angry Video Game Nerd though, Jordan? Come on.
Nah, not really. The Pissed Off Angry Gamer.
I like the Pissed Off Angry Gamer. I was gonna add him to, like, before I decided on the rule of not including real people, I was gonna include him in the Tomodachi Island.
Oh, so we're not going to be doing DJ Chaos.
Well, that's not his real name, so he's a character.
Of course.
I'll you know, I could add the nerd. I could add, I mean, I guess I could add Eric Abramov as Pissed Off Angry Gamer, but, like, something about that one feels a bit more questionable to me. I don't know. I could add DJ Chaos, though. I could add, Chad Warden. You know, that's not his real name.
Chad Warden. There's a Perry the Platypus iPod dock thing. Most of these are things that were, like, only interesting to me. Like, I found a bunch of unopened packs of, Nintendo scratch-off cards from the, early 80s. Maybe mid... I don't know exactly how old these are. They're based on, like, Mario 1 and 2 and, like, Zelda 1. I remember having a, decent number of those as a kid.
So there's all 3 boilers.
Hey.
Hey. You saved us last time. You really did it, didn't you?
Hey.
Just, she was missing commas in her speech.
Okay, I'm restoring the screen share again.
God damn it. I'll restart on my end. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that it shows my, like, alt-tab thing when I do that.
Keith.
What, did it? Maybe it didn't. Anyway.
Yeah, it's just, like, super jittery for some reason. I don't know if there's anything you can do. I'll just deal with it.
Hey there, this guy's name is Bum. My name is Bum, and I love traveling. Well, actually, don't tell the others, but I've never really traveled anywhere myself. My big brother does all the real traveling, and in his travels he finds all sorts of treasures. As a matter of fact, he's a very successful merchant. His name is Burog. If you happen to see him in your travels, say hi to him for me.
Does he also like tacos in The Office?
Hi there. We were just discussing where we would like to travel to. Bum mentioned a place called the Temple Gardens. He says great stone towers rise high above the ground. He also said it's rumored a strange power is hidden among the towers. Anyway, when I grow up, I'll travel there. Can you believe these guys? They keep going on about where they like to travel, but they haven't even left the village. I can't believe them. Commerce Place, incredible.
I love you, unnecessary comma, and your awesomeness.
I love anime, period. Oh, no, sorry, I fucked it up. I love Japan, period.
No. It's a buffalo load.
Hello. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the great Paulale. The most handsome, amazing, incredible, spectacular, and greatest rapidash of all penumbra. However, a great sadness now fills me. You see, my musicians have gotten mad at me. I might mention how hard it must be for them working with such a genius as myself. However, I did wrong and must apologize. Please, stranger, will you take this letter and show it to my fellow musicians?
Keith.
Oh? That candle guy Cody. Darn. Excuse me. I'm not in the best mood today. My name is Mon. I run on real estate, but lately I've had a big issue. You see, this guy Cody stole the keys to one of our lake houses, and now I can't seem to find him anywhere. The Rust Village laws state that if you hold the key to a house for 10 days, it becomes yours. You see why I'm freaking out. That little rascal. Can I ask you to find him for me, please?
Risky business.
Hi, hello, good morning. I'm Hineo. Glad to meet you. I'm the goggle maker. I'm working on something super secret. It's not quite ready yet, but oh boy, when it's time, you'll sure be in for a surprise. This never pays off. His dialogue never changes. Which confused me when I played the game.
The spirit who loves surprises. What?
I'm a spirit who hates surprises.
Get over it, bitch.
Traveler of the land, when facing evil, do not underestimate the power of emoting. Trying to think of a game other than this and BA1 where a major dungeon is a direct path to overworld progression, if that makes sense. Aren't there like Final Fantasy games that do that? I'm pretty sure like... Don't you have to like go through a cave to get somewhere in FF4? I know you do it at the beginning, but well, it doesn't really count because then you kind of lose the... Probably haven't played them. I live for the applause. Rare glasses. Hi, I'm Kin, the king of banking. Sir, are you aware of the new Kin Bank cards? No! Are you aware of the new Kin Bank promotions? No! Easy. There. Don't panic yet.
Whoa
Kin
there.
has arrived. You heard well, my friend. With Kin Bank Express, patent pending, you can save ore anywhere around the world. Anywhere! Look for ATMs with our logo, coming very soon. Kin Bank wishes you a great day. And remember, an ore in the bank is another ore I make. I mean, another ore you make. Shitty shelves in this house? You mean these ones? I'm too scared. Gang has gone crazy with that sword. He insists we play battle, but I'm scared. I don't really want to. I wish Uncle Barry hadn't given us his weapons. Take this. Ha! Quite the technique I have, right? Uncle Barry taught me this movement. Someday I'll be a great swordsman. I look forward to a future duet. Ha! Is it spelled with an I or a Y?
Gang is a terrible name.
Hurts. It hurts a
By
lot.
the way,
Come
Sarah's
please,
dad,
don't
terrible
shame the
Sarah.
grown man pleading first palm up this time, Rich. If you help me ease my stomach pain, I'll reward you for it. I beg you.
I love my eye jammer!
These little kids is jizzle jam.
Hey, you bumper.
Monitor your friend's progress. Hello, Swordman. You look like you've taken a beating or two. My name is Barry. Just like you, I've roamed this land, fighting and adventuring for a long time. That was all that mattered. But then, I met someone special. Her name is Innie, a fierce warrior like myself.
Innie.
Have you ever been in love? Do you think this is it? Do you have any advice for it? I spend all day thinking about her. If only I had something I could give her to show her how I feel.
I see the grumpy four-eyed Homestar again.
Good job for me there. Greetings, costumer. Please call me Potty. I sell many things, and I have very cheap prices. Now, would you like to see my inventory?
It's gonna be a single berry.
Improves wall run distance, increases spin attack height. Shadow casters. Infused with souls of black shadow victims, these swords inflict a horrible curse upon those they harm. And Hero's Pouch. Extraordinary pouch that can carry up to 15,000 ore. I have to collect a few more monies before I can get that. I didn't see what this one was called. Duckland's Leap.
You only get one chance.
I love the you know, extremely zoomed in camera here that's making it possible to like see what I'm doing at all.
Yeah.
Very nice. Especially when these fucking collectibles are really awkward to get.
I like this analysis here. Vernon Dursley, you know, didn't have any idea that magic existed until he learned about it from Petunia, who hated it, and so he just kind of like joined her in her hatred. And they're just like, you know, imagine if someone told you that unicorns are real, but they really suck.
I mean, he also saw the shit with like Harry's hair growing back and shit, right? Presumably.
Yeah, but like at the beginning of the first book, he's already like grumbling about people who are not like, you know, conforming to societal norms, and like, you know, all these. It seemed like he, you know, hated that shit even before he had to deal with it personally.
And the war in this game is awkward a little bit, yeah. You just have to get used to it. Also, hello, Moosh. Thing you did back there, helping the, I don't know what voice I gave him, helping those two lonely steam house workers. What do you mean lonely? But warrior, listen to my words. The corruption in the steam house did not appear by chance. What corruption? There was like 4 enemies. Even though you vanquished the shadows lurking there, more dark power is being drawn to the place as we speak. Deep inside the steam house, one of the 3 shadow lords awaits you. The power that runs through the place keeps him locked away in a secret chamber. If he is not stopped, shadow creatures will return and destroy the place, and wreck up the place, Aru. I love the concept of it and had decent fun with the game, but the description, cheap 3D Hollow Knight, is pretty apt. There's definitely a layer of jank to everything. I would agree with that, but yeah. I like it. Definitely had some gripes. I didn't read the rest of his text, whatever. Good luck, Roy. We'll meet again. Key of Ember. Does say a very mysterious and odd-feeling key. There's nothing wrong with wearing your influences on your sleeve, but the game is like... It doesn't feel like it has that much more of its own identity beyond that, if that makes sense. Thank you for the key, mysterious ally who follows us around but never joins the team. No. That's not quite an accurate description for who Vaughn is, and you'll see why later.
Sorry, night.
I mean, I think these guys made another game after this, I just never played it. You know, I was just thinking the other day, I don't remember what prompted this, but like, oh, that's right, I think because Lace was telling me about somebody who, like, was lactose intolerant, but, like, recovered from it by drinking milk every day, even though they, you know, were shitting their brains out, and then, you know, they were only able to do this even though it incapacitated them because it was, like, during the pandemic, and I thought to myself, I'm like, you know how, like, there were a bunch of people that thought it was, like, you know, fake, and it was, like, manufactured to keep people inside or whatever. They should, you know, that should happen again, but it should actually be fake this time so no one gets hurt, but just so we can, like, you know, be at home for a while and have time to do things like, make video games and get over lactose intolerance by having diarrhea every day. We should just get that every, like, you know, 10 years or something. 5.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
But hopefully without, like, millions of people dying.
Only like 3 people died, it's fine.
I don't remember where the boss story is. This makes me think I really like to make a 3D Zelda at some point, but it's so easy to get very minor things wrong. Yeah. I'm not confident that I wouldn't fuck it up. It is strange to me that, like, almost nobody has done it, though. Like, Okami is probably the closest thing I've played. Even then, obviously, it has its own identity, but... You know, people always say, like, oh, Darksiders is kind of similar to it, but, like... I don't know. I feel like I don't hear that recommendation that often. Or is it Darksiders? No, Darksiders is the... Fuck. No, yeah, no, it is Darksiders. I was like... Which one's the fighting game? That's Darkstalkers.
And I need to play that stupid Neopets game.
Is there a Zelda-like Neopets game?
I mean, according to Penny, but I looked it up and it was not rated very highly, so...
Am I just dumb? Like... I thought I remember the door being somewhere around here-ish. Feeling pretty dumb right now. I vividly remember the door being in this room. Watching this in the sudden heat we're getting here is immersive. Yeah, I don't know if I've mentioned that to you. I think I vaguely alluded to it, but I guess I can talk about this. In England right now we're having kind of a heat wave, even though it's not even summer yet. It's, you know, fucking... If you're watching the VOD of this is late May, so we still got a month until summer starts, but yeah, it's been shit. My room... I mean, I think of the other 2 summers I've been at this place, it's not been too bad. Or sorry, I mean it has been kind of bad, but it's not been this bad this quickly. And it's just really stuffy in here. So you know, I have my fan on full blast, I have my window open, but like we don't really have screens on windows here in the UK, so there's bugs coming in. You know, we don't have AC. I can't keep a draft in here because this is a house share that I share with a bunch of strangers. So I don't have my door open, especially not while I'm like talking to people, you know, like broadcast that shit to the whole house. And yeah, it's just been really hot. I remember I went, I remember, this happened yesterday. I went to visit my mother, and she was like, do you remember how, you know, we came here in December of 2000, and then, do you remember the May after that? And I'm like, no, I was 2 years old. And she's like, okay, well, you had a paddling pool in the back garden with, like, you know, we filled it up with the hose, and you were playing in that in May. And she's like, I don't think it's been this hot in May since 2001 in England. I'm like, Christ. Okay, I'm actually feeling really, really dumb. So I guess I don't need these anymore. I can just use these. But like, what the fuck?
That noise helped.
Yeah. I've always said the Darkstalkers, or Darksider series was very middling at best, and by at best I mean the first 2 and the third were mediocre. I thought people liked them, but that they just were not super notable or something. I don't know. So, okay, so this door just leads around to that door over there. And then that door is one of the... You know, and both of those doors lead to boilers. All 3 of these doors over here just lead back to... Wait. Am I supposed to go up there? I don't think so. All 3 of these doors here just lead to, like, earlier in the dungeon. I guess I can try going back to earlier in the dungeon. Fuck. Oh, what the hell? Why isn't it letting me grab my ladder? The prompt disappearing. Yeah, there's the entrance. I already told the people that I raid with this yesterday, but there was also a good interaction where we were driving home. We were stuck behind a bus for a while, and then the bus went into a bus stop, and my mother was like, oh, thank you, Lord, thank you. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure the Abrahamic God didn't put that bus stop there. I think that was the council. And she just went, I like your jokes. Like, in a very dry tone.
Did she say, I like the jokes?
I
or
like your jokes. I remember not liking this place. I just don't remember where the fuck the door is. I'm feeling like I'm going crazy in here. Like, I can get up here. I don't think that does anything for me. Yeah, just the weird flat delivery reminds me of this one bit from Brian Jordan Alvarez's student bit, where he's telling the story of like going back home during like spring break to not spring break, I don't remember. I think it was winter break to see his family or something. after being in university for a while, and he's like fighting with his sister over the TV remote or something, and he's just like, I have always known my sister. She is my friend, or something. Like, what was up the wall jump in the last room? I guess I can go check. I don't even remember which the last room was. It was this one, right? Yeah. I'm pretty sure this just leads to, like, a switch to open... Yeah. Switch I already hit to open the door. You know what, I think maybe... I spent like less than 20 minutes on the dungeon, and then, more than 20 minutes later, I'm still trying to find the fucking boss room. What the hell is this? Wasn't the giant door with a lock on it, right? Well, which giant door with a lock on it? Because there was, like, a door I remember like that way earlier, but that was, like, that just took a regular key that I found, right? This place had a boss? Yeah. You're supposed to take this key, and, you have to, like, go back into the dungeon with it. I think I was looking at the entrance door. Like, this just loops around. Alright, I'm fucking looking this up. This is fucking bullshit.
I am sorry. I'm not actually that sorry.
Somehow I guessed the correct part of this random Let's Play. So, I could have sworn that this was the end, that this was, like, where I originally came in. I thought there were 3 doors to the same room, because there's 2 other doors on this same wall that lead to a fucking different room. In my mind, I already checked this, because I'm like, yeah, all 3 doors lead to the same room.
And then the door just, comes off and starts attacking you.
Yes. Syrion, Lord of Flames. Why does he sound like Della Soul?
I never remember who/what that is.
He's the the guest rapper in Gorillaz Clint Eastwood that goes ah. Oops. Oh, that thing spawned on the platform like. Oh, come on. What? That was the camera turning.
Right.
Come on!
I'm trying to think what this boss is reminding me of, but I can't place it.
He reminds me of a Gormiti. Bro...
I'm just gonna go with the enemy bioweapon from Solar. This is the enemy bioweapon?
Are you kidding me? It'd be a fun concept to actually use the boss key and it turns out the boss is a little boss door. Yeah, that'd be good. I just completely forgot the existence of this boss, and if he wasn't mandatory, I totally believe I just missed him. Yeah. That does commence fourth. British! Anti-Egoraptor attack? Hang on, what's the what's the joke? I know the joke. I know like Egoraptor doesn't read or whatever, but did the game warn me about this or demands or something? Alright. Let us commence forth.
I could see it being like a Ben 10 thing, but I don't know anything about that series.
The rotating blade. Looks like generic fire-themed character in boys action figure line with maybe associated cartoon. It does look, it is kind of a little bit Heat Blast. I will say, you know, boys action figure line, actually, no, yeah, generic fire-themed character in boys action figure line with associated cartoon is basically exactly what Gormiti is.
Exactly, like, what is?
Gormiti. That's the thing I said it looked like.
I still don't know what that is.
Okay, we'll look it up. It's like these figurines of weird, like, elemental titans or something, if I recall correctly.
I see.
I had a couple as a kid.
Oh boy, Gormiti. Now that's Italian.
Is it Italian?
Apparently.
Okay. You just reawakened a memory.
It
You have
had
to Shadow Temple Reaper Blade around.
5 different TV series, somehow.
Jesus
2 video
Christ.
games.
I only remember one.
Or, no, 2... It just says traditional games.
I mean, yeah, this is probably like a game you played with the action figures. I say action figures, they were completely non-posable, so...
Well, the action figures are listed as separate from the two games.
Oh, I see. I don't know then. Very vague memory? Okay.
Wait, what?
So, of the 2 remaining objectives, one of them I believe is already available to us. And it is the thing we unlocked in the waterways. And the other one is... involves, like, going around and doing the weird tier collecting. So, I vote that I do neither, and I take this opportunity to... That's not where I want to go. To do side quests.
Do a big gay dance.
These things are the epitome of that concept? Holy shit. Yeah, I fucking told you. Pants. Oh no! Maybe I should make a lovely fellows based on that type of thing. Not what I was looking for. Was that the statue whose entire side quest plot was I had a friend once? I mean, I thought I remembered around here, there should be like a fountain where there's someone who's looking for specific clothes, and I have the clothes now. I mean, let me check my quests. I believe it's... Juro's memories? Ember Angel Juro in the Temple Gardens, remember his steamworker friend. Yeah. Oh, do I have to talk to the statue? Is that what I missed? I thought I remembered it being a character that was here. Oh no, it is the statue. Traveler, listen to my sorrow. Blah 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 blah. Traveler. Blah 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 blah. Alright. Traveler.
.com.
Used long ago by all steamworkers, this tunic was made for working and carrying tools. What's with the missing commas in the steamworkers? Listen to my sorrow, blah, 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 blah. Traveler. Wait, that tunic. Thank you, it brings back so many memories. Please receive a blessing for this, humble angel. Fire Resist Carrier. So now we can heal more times between saves. My potions are too strong for you, Traveler.
I kind of hate that video. I don't know why it's so...
It's a little bit
well-loved.
repetitive, but it's funny.
It's extremely repetitive. It's the same joke like fucking 30 times.
That's because it's so awesome. I guess we're gonna go do a sweep of the whole game, because I think we've basically unlocked almost all the side quests we can. I don't really know of any others. I can't think of any obvious ones. And there's stuff to do in Firekeep, so... That man went on to direct a critically acclaimed, very sexually charged tennis movie. What?
No. challenge.
Alright, more of this shit with, you know, no timer or stakes. Not that I want a timer, but...
I don't know why, but I just suddenly imagined, like, a very stupid scenario. So, like, you know how in Banjo there's a few times where you hit a switch and then it starts a timer and you know, it plays a cutscene where you can't move that eats up some of the timer. I'm just like, you know, what if you have one of those where, like, you know, it starts a cutscene where the camera just kind of pans away to something really far away, and, like, you know, as that happens, the game just starts dropping, like, a shit ton of enemies on you, and you just can't do a damn thing about it. And you just die partway through the cutscene, and they're just like, oh, sorry, we'll try again.
I like the idea. Okay, here's my idea. What I thought you were going to say is you step on a switch, and it's like, oh, this is the start of a timer, and the timer appears in the corner as the camera starts zooming through all the rooms to show you where it's going to be, but the timer runs out before it even reaches where it's going to show you, and then it cuts back to you, and frame 1, you hit the switch again, and then it just starts the cutscene.
That would also be amazing.
Is that an apology letter from Polale? Really? I can't believe it. Very well. Seeing as he's willing to apologize, I will forgive him. After all, life is too short to carry regrets. Okay, my friend, take this for your troubles. Some muns. I don't remember how you do this. I think you all want to go up there? No? Maybe not? The vignette effect is not helping.
It's pronounced vinegar.
Oh wait, hang on. Pretty sure you're required to skip the cutscenes in NGS4 to get the best ranks. It requires completing the game in under 5.5 hours. That's fucking amazing. There we go. It's a duck.
Wow.
That duck is an item check in the randomizer. Hey look, it's the starting room.
Wow.
Firekeep Tear. This symbol of the Fire God, resembling the Oath of Sarana, this amulet is infused with the soul of the ancestors. What does it do? Fuck if I know. Allows for a double dash. Takes a short time to recharge. There you go. There's the second dash.
This reminds me of a stupid... I hesitate to even call it joke, but just a thing I did yesterday, where, we were... I forgot to mention a part about the, convention. It was being held in the same place as a, I think they called it a Gems and Minerals convention. So, of course, I made an Uncle Hank joke. But, like, you know, with the game convention, you're expecting to see a lot of people with, like, you know, just shirts with, like, game logos and, like, nerdy shit. I saw somebody with a shirt that just said Geology Rocks, and I'm like, okay, I guess, you know, not only us are having the, you know, people dressing up stupidly. But all of this is unrelated. As we were getting to the convention center, we got, you know, stuck in a little bit of a wait while people were going. You have to, like, do the paid parking bullshit, so we're, like, waiting behind the gate. And then just this random little go-kart just slowly kind of goes in front of in front of us. And as soon as I see it, I just start going, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And then I paused for a second, and I'm like, that's the go-kart music. And then Joel just started laughing at the fact that I had to explain what it was. It was very stupid. Maybe it had to be there for it to be funny.
Oh, always a good way to end a story.
Yeah. Look, I got fucking nothing here. This is like the anti-commentary game.
That's every game that you don't have a personal investment in.
I mean, probably.
I played my first session of Lost earlier today. By my friend Emma. You know, like the Zelda Classic NPC.
No. Am I actually in trouble?
Yeah. You're... A mandolin. A pangolin.
Banana pafabida.
Mandolin pangolin sounds like it would be like a, you know...
Mega Man X boss.
I was gonna say a... no, that's even better than what I was gonna say. I was gonna say like a, you know, random Twitch streamer you've never heard of that shows up on your front page or whatever and turns out to have like
a
bajillion subscribers. But no, I like the I like the Mega Man X boss name instead. That's fucking awesome.
But which meaning of mandolin would it be? The instrument or like
the thing that cuts vegetables? I mean,
yeah, I don't understand why they have the same name.
Someone should look that up.
It's also a type of orange, I say, you know. Fully convinced that that's correct and it's not Mandarin.
No, that's the Spider-Man villain.
Who, Magneto? I actually don't know who you were going for.
The Mandarin.
The Mandarin.
It's a Spider-Man villain.
I've not heard of this.
I think one of his traits
his gimmick is that he's Chinese.
That might actually be the case. I don't know anything about him. I think he's like a crime lord or something. What is that eye you shoot to clear the malice? Silly jrr. You know that that's not a thing in this game.
Oh, there was a guy at the convention with a fucking boxy brown shirt. It was so
awesome.
good.
fuck?
I assume custom made, because who the fuck makes a Boxy Brown shirt? Let me look this up now, actually.
Boxy Brown himself, of course. Oh, I'm really happy with how this turned out, actually.
That's a grocery bag.
Yeah, anyway, my impression of Monster is, it's fun. I don't know, I liked having a lot of options for things to do in combat and feeling powerful, but also, you know, not so powerful that, like, it was a cakewalk. Like, we still had to think about our options and stuff. Making choices about when to move closer to enemies, when to use certain weapons, when to take certain risks. If you like tactical combat, consider giving it a try. Not like you probably haven't already tried it if you know, are a TTRPG fan that, you know, kind of slow to the late to the party here. I think the game's like 7 years old. It's old enough to, you know, drink and vote.
Yeah. It's probably the case in, like, Sweden. Liechtenstein.
Seriously, where the fuck? I swear there was a door over here. Guess I'm going back to the other side. Is this gonna be this whole stream as I enter an area and I'm like, what is it? I can't open the door. Because it's I can't find the door. But
So it's Mr. Krabs!
the front door is missing. Yeah.
Ah! Ah!
Yeah, Jesus. Is this seriously a chest this whole time? It just didn't open. Oh wow, some sapphire ore. That's really good for this party game. What was that? Good. I like it when things just work.
Yeah.
Okay, where the fuck have I not gone? Oh, it was just in there. Freaking house, I had to pause and unpause and hopefully won't have to refresh completely. Yeah.
Bitch.
I don't know what's up with it. crash. Let's see if I do this one.
Is this just Zelda? Oh. No, this is 3D Hollow Knight, but... Yeah.
It's a little bit 3D Hollow Knight, it's a tiny bit Zelda, tiny bit Hat in Time, tiny bit Dark Souls. Not really.
Actually, this is a SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom-like.
No. Are you maxed out on rocks before being able to afford the wallet from the last town? What do you mean rocks? Oh, I am maxed out on ore. Yeah, I don't remember where the second purse is. I should probably remind myself though. Yes, let me just recall my memory banks here. I'm gonna just rub my temples a little bit. Just crack my fingers. Yes.
There's a lot of thinking you're doing.
I can't recall. It's been a little while since I played the game. I just can't quite remember.
Keith. Well, it's required that every streamer pretend that they're playing a legal copy. Because it's super funny every time.
Oh, they could get in trouble.
All the people in the audience snicker and exchange betting money. I don't know where I'm going with this bit. And just to be clear, I did say snicker and not snigger because one of them is really problematic. So what's the deal with drinking on Twitch again? It's like you can do it as long as you don't have a face cam.
Oh, they're just okay. I'm like, yeah, that's right.
So stupid.
I think that's everything I need to do. 5 key. It's probably a real legit legal copy to get into it. See, but I'm being ironic about it. I mean, I'm being 2 layers ironic about it. Not only am I not actually pretending that I was trying to remember it myself, like unironically, I'm also not just doing the bit where I pretend, like really obviously. It's different, guys.
I don't know. I don't trust you.
Ironic shitposting is still shitposting. Shit! I forgot the first, most basic rule. Well, it's from a mistake, it's true.
Adults are allowed to carry a lot of money. Dude, I just thought of a fucking amazing idea for a Zelda Classic Quest, assuming that, like, you know, the item editor allows you to do this. You need to just start the game with a wallet capacity of 1, and then you have to buy the one that holds 2, and then the one that holds 3, and so on, and you just keep fucking doing this up to, like, 1,000. And, you know, the shops are just scattered around the entire world. You're tripping over the things fucking constantly. You have to remember, like, okay, this shop contains the wallets for 24, 96 and 287. It's just this
That'd be
constant
horrendous.
quest of constantly filling your wallet and then...
I feel like that would be a
buying
funny
more.
bit if you did it for the first, like, 9 or something. You see one, it's like, okay, here's where you buy the wallet that holds 2, and as well as 13, as well as 9, and then you do it a few times, and then eventually you can. It's just like, oh, here's one that just lets you hold 500, and then just
No, the entire game is this.
no,
Yeah.
no. There we go, large patch. Thankfully, I remembered. Rare snow, a type of snow known for its medicinal properties, used for easing any type of pain. Tell me now, are you interested in trading? No. Now, I could sell my ore to get money. And I probably should. I'm just being anal. Yeah, okay, fine. I'm like, I don't want to fucking come back here.
Oh, you can modify how often the rupees drop depending on how many you have. That's kind of cool.
Maybe I did recently. You start with a max while rupee drops just taper off as you approach 150, and then every 100 rupee drop you find expands the soft cap. Wait, what? So whenever you find, whenever an enemy drops 100 rupees, or whenever you find 100 rupees in a chest, it expands. Okay. Anyway, yeah. Let me just sell some shit. 33 of these, 6 of these, 5 of these, 10 of these. I remember I always kept the void ores because I'm like, well, these ones are special and they're from the voids or whatever, so I will only sell the other basic ones. Except I actually don't know if this will be too many for me to hold. Let me see. 600 times 20 would be 2400. Okay, I can hold all this. Wait. No, I fucked up. Hang on, that's 20,000. 12,000, 18,000. Okay. I can hold up to 8,000 right now? So I actually can't even do... No, 10 would give me 6,000. That's fine. Yeah. And then let me back out. I'll buy your things. Doubles the amount of collected ore. I probably should have, had this earlier. Now he sells a dead rat. It's not... Expand... Okay. You pick up 100 rupee in the world and it expands the cap by 100. So let me have both rupee-based MacGuffins and still have a regular rupee economy. Okay. What did you do this for? Was it, Hookshot 0? Because I know that the original Hookshot did the thing where, like, no rupees can be dropped by enemies, period, and the Triforces were replaced with 100 rupees, and then you had to pay 800 rupees to get the Hookshot. Which confused me when I saw an LP of that when I was a kid, because that was literally the first time I'd seen any kind of really obvious thing that was not possible in an old version of ZC. Because I watched LP of that, and I'm like, okay, fine, you put 100 rupees as the drop item, but how the fuck is he making the enemies not drop rupees? You can't change enemy drop tables. And then it turned out you can in fact change enemy drop tables.
No, actually...
I was just, only used to 192 or whatever.
Yes.
And before some comment about, like, feeling old because you heard me say that I watched an LP of a game you made when I was a kid.
Yeah, all that.
Because, I mean, that's also true of VA2. Watched that LP basically when it was new, and I was, 11 years old. My god, you could have killed me.
Yeah.
What?! An apology letter from Paul Ale. Can something so awful really be forgiven? Keeping quiet? No, go on. I should do this concept again in 119 and only use gels and keys on like Lex's enemies.
Like legs don't drop rupees.
News to me. Suppose we can at least talk about it. Thank you for the trouble. Accept this for your troubles. No, I'm capped. Actually, wait, no, I can hold more than... Wait, how much can I hold now? Oh, okay, up to 10,000. Okay. Like guys don't drop anything, pretty sure. Huh.
I did not know this.
I also don't remember if they actually do damage or if they just hold you in place.
They do a little bit of damage when they grab you.
But after they grab you and you're stuck in there, they don't like do residual, do they?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. You can only take, never give. Alright. No damage over time runs through a health like. Unfortunately, that's not a real enemy. I'm actually gonna do this in a different order. Let me go do Temple Gardens next. Or actually, no, this is fine.
I don't know why my immediate inclination is to just compare health like to try and miss Luigi.
One, two, one, two, one, two. Oh, it's you. Listen, I think this is the sign that we should make Coach Z into an actual life today. I can see you're a slow fellow, yet I have a secret. Oh yes! A secret ring that can make you run faster. I can pass along to you, but I will charge you. How does 8,000 all sound? Yep. Yes! Now, receive this ring from one runner to another. Ha! Aya's faith. Known only through tales as the Forest Queen. It is said Aya herself crafted this powerful ring that allows one to move. So, there you go. I can just kind of move faster, even in the air.
The move really fast boots.
Yes, except it's a ring.
I don't fucking care!
A piece like that temporarily drains max heart to be evil. That's like a gimmick for a dungeon, where you're trapped in there and, like, you slowly lose health. Especially in a quest that, had, like, how'd I put this? Removed F6, because that's the thing you can do now, and made it so it has, like, a save point at the start. So it's, you know, if you run out of max health, you don't, like, actually lose it, you just go back to the save, and then you have to try the dungeon again. That could be a fun concept. So it's like, try not to lose your max health. I don't like that. Modders, get on that.
Zelda game where you start with max health, lose a heart container at every boss, and then at the end of the game it just cuts to, like, somebody with a movie camera staring wistfully into the distance while an acoustic guitar plays.
Is that for me? Let me read it. Is this true? I'm impressed. I can't believe this. I shall return to our city at once. One must learn to forgive. This, my friend, this is for your troubles. Okay, I don't remember where the other guy is. Because there's this guy, the one in Firekeep, the one in the city. It's probably like the graveyard or something. I don't remember though.
Keith.
The Glory Squad had a gimmick kind of like that. Not a dungeon-wide effect, but a dungeon that has an item found throughout that's a curse that damages you over time until you go to get it cured. That's kind of interesting.
I will remove the avocado curse. Just remembering how
I do what I want.
Uninvited.
What are you saying? You spoke to Moan? What? I knew I shouldn't have trusted you. Leave. I'll never give you the keys. Push.
Yeah, in fucking Uninvited for NES, there's like this ring or something that you pick up that is a curse, and when you have it, if like after a certain number of steps, you just die. And you can get rid of it if you just drop the item. However, despite the drop option being like a basic menu option that is with you for the whole game, there is exactly one screen in the game where you're allowed to drop items, and it's not advertised.
Hey friend, a long time ago, there were hundreds of us steamworkers. We all lived in the Himu village nearby. Even after the shadows invaded the castle, we steamworkers remained hidden and protected the steam house. But eventually the shadows found the Himu village. Me and Mia are the only steamworkers left now. And thanks to you, we can still keep the castle safe. Thank you, stranger.
Hey.
Alright.
The dungeon in Oblivion, the Shivering Isles, requires you to get addicted to drugs to enter it and then deal with withdrawal symptoms as you progress. Huh. A lot of fans of Twilight Princess in the Zelda game design community, huh? Yeah. Which is strange, because even the people that like Twilight Princess usually don't like the tier collecting, so I don't understand who this is supposed to appeal to. Unless the person on the dev team just actually really liked it. And they're like, this one's for me.
I never really minded the tier collecting. If anything, it's like... It's kind of lame that you have to do it, like, at the start of each area, kind of like near the beginning of the game, and then that's it. It should have been spread out a little bit more.
Mm-hmm. It appeals to people who get excited at recognizing references.
The type of people who post the Captain America reaction image to everything.
To this day, I still don't know what the original context is, because I've never seen the Avengers. I've also just generally not seen any Marvel movies outside of Iron Man 1 and Iron Man 2, for some reason. Yeah, Iron Man 1, fair enough. Iron Man 2, I have no idea why I watched.
I think somebody made, like, a basic-ass Wizard of Oz reference.
Oh, okay.
We're not in Kansas anymore or something.
I see. Scouted Sword tier collecting is way more engaging and interesting. It is, yeah. I actually, I used to really hate the Silent Realms as a kid, and then I, grew up and started being bad at them. So, stealth sections do tend to kind of still stress me out.
No, they don't. Teeth.
Don't make the mistake of talking to this chick when you have a lot of money. Hey, glad to see you again. I apologize for running off last time. My sister told me what happened. You really saved us, you know? And not only us, you see. The steam house keeps the castle floating. Imagine what could have happened if we lost it to the shadows. For thousands of years, my ancestors have protected that place, and thanks to you, we're able to keep it that way. Here, please accept this as a token of my gratitude. 5,000 ore. The Silent Run, don't step in the bad, isn't that bad? I only enjoy stealth in Metal Gear because it's the whole point of the game. Yeah, it's built around it. I feel like this guy with Sword Silent Realms had a good amount of thought put into them. They don't feel like an afterthought. They're like, you know, decent part of the game. Stealth is best in games and make the fail state fuzzy. That's a good piece of advice for like a lot of design in general. Like a lot of people obviously like in D&D there's been much discussion about the whole like oh god, I almost dead. About the whole like save or die type stuff, and it's like something that really changed my I don't want to say changed my opinion, but just like because I don't really have a strong opinion on it before, but something that really enlightened me to the potential of having your cake and eat it too is the video on multiple failure states by Matt Colville. Which is basically just like, if you fail at something dangerous, you don't have to immediately go to like, okay, well your character, fucking dies or like the worst thing happens. You can just have it so it progresses to a slightly worse state, and then it's only if they continue failing like many times do you actually get the worst outcome. But there's many in between states that can be bad outcomes that aren't the worst. I think that's a good way to do it. Okay, where am I going? I'm trying to head into Rust Village, which I think is over there. Over there. Anyone understand that reference?
Well, he did. I'm sure there has to have been at least one like DM who's basically run this long campaign, and these people have dragged their characters through hell to get to the end, and it's like, okay, here's this last hallway before the final boss. If you don't walk very slowly, you're gonna get crushed and die instantly. So make sure you don't trip. And if you don't, roll a perfect 20, you're gonna trip at some point, and then just everybody fucking dies. I don't know why they're tripping in this hallway, but there's bees.
Or a section where you can stealth or fight tough enemies. Yeah, I think just giving players options is good. Don't quite have enough of that. Oh wait, no, I can sell. Stolen goods won't sell themselves. Oh, I can't sell to this guy. Okay. Pumpkin Jack. A spooky evil pumpkin lord.
I mean, alright. God, there was some joke in one of the Pop Arena Animorphs videos where I think it was Axe's perception of human culture based off of stuff that he sees in the mall, and he makes some comment about people worshipping this figure called Jack Skellington. I'm just like, is that a thing? Was he popular and Hot Topic in the 90s?
Probably. What? What did you do to Cody? Are those the keys he stole from my queen? Let me think. What would Pops do? Listen, I can't take that house back now. It would ruin the reputation of unrun real estate. The news are too hot. But I can sell it to you now. For 600, or what do you think? Yeah, sure. Thank you. Take it and go now. Please don't come back. Real estate contract in a house. I think I wasted some money though. Alright. Oh, yeah, there's the final upgrade for the wallet. Okay. And then let's try to find the remaining musician. That's the way to snarky Halloween platformer? I don't know. Let's see. I can also check in with the spirit collector while I'm here.
You can also lock onto enemies this way.
You have returned, Hunter. Tell me now, what can I do for you? Slots. You have enough void souls for a spirit slot. Require 800 gold. Sure. Perfect, take this. Let's see. Increases dash length. My distance does no damage. I would like this first one. I have enough void souls, but I need ore.
Bitch.
It's annoying.
Who would win in a fight between the top 50 shitty shark movies and the top 40 yes 40 Ninja Turtle moments?
Those stupid Ninja Turtles moments, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I randomly just remembered one of those. It has literally nothing to do with anything at all. It's just, Irma, the secretary, gets giant somehow, and they give her a pill to swallow to, like, get back to normal size. And she's just like, no way, I can't swallow a pill. And then, like, one of the turtles just gets this sudden, like, aha type of face. And it's like, I know, I'll fill a cement mixer with ice cream and hide the pill inside that. What? And then she just, drinks the ice cream out of that, no problem. It's like, so she's okay with drinking cement, because there's no way that thing was fully cleaned out.
Sure it was. Oh, ye of little faith. You can use this as a suppository.
Yes.
That's a Farnsworth quote, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it was the pills that let you survive the high pressure at the bottom of the ocean.
Okay, what about pills that let you live wherever you want?
What?
I said, what about pills that let you live wherever you want?
What do you mean?
What about pills that make you old? Oh yeah, I fucking heard about some shit through fucking YouTube Shorts comments the other day. It's apparently like infamous on Reddit. Have you heard of the red lamp story?
I remember the story of somebody looking at a lamp in a dream that then, you know, woke them up out of like a 30-year marriage.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
God. Yeah, that was fucked up.
I don't know if I believe it. It said the longer Lord Samael was sealed in these tunnels. 4 parts lead to 4 flames. 2 of these parts are accessed from the alchemy tunnels, 1 from the lake of fire, and the last from the forest of fire. So in the fire of the sanctuary stones open the seal. That's all I know. It's like, I actually saw a couple people in the comments being like skeptical, but most people seem to be like, no, it was probably real. And I don't know.
Always assumed it was real. I guess
Okay, how do I put this?
I tend to believe things unless given a reason not to.
I usually do too. It's more so just that I feel like I would have heard about this more if this was like a thing that could happen. Because I've had dreams that seemed very real and even that lasted strangely long amounts of time. But even, like, I've had dreams where it, like, the quote-unquote story involves, like, oh, many years have passed over the course of this and I remember stuff that happened during it, but, like, not to the point where, like, after I wake up, it actually stands up to scrutiny, you know what I mean? Pure shadow, a cape with a very odd feeling, almost as if it was whispering something.
This is not even close to the same thing, but a couple nights ago I had a dream that I watched.
Marriage was in the dream? Yeah, so just to clarify, the story is that this guy was in like a coma or something, or maybe it was just a regular sleep, but, you know...
Well, here, I looked up the story. It says that he got tackled by a football player. And... let's see. Yeah, I don't know how long he was out, but yeah, basically just... yeah, he got knocked out, and then just basically dreamed this, like, entire life where he, like, you know, meets someone, gets married, has kids, watches the kids grow up, and then one day he just kind of, like, looks at this lamp, and it, like, seems, like, geometrically impossible or something. It was, like,
fuzzy at the edges or something, is what I read.
Yeah, it, like, just something about it didn't look right, and... yeah, it's... yeah, let's see, it says... I stared at the lamp for 3 days. My wife got really worried. She had someone come to talk to me. My cognizance was breaking up. My wife was freaking out. She took the kids to their mother's house just, like, you know, in case something terrible was happening. And then he realizes the lamp is not real, the house is not real, my wife and kids are not real. And then he just, you know, wakes up from this, and it's been, like, you know, an hour or something. Yeah, this is like an old famous Reddit parasite. You said you only just heard about it?
Yeah. Well, because I don't use Reddit. So.
I know, but...
oops. Fell in a hole. Bro, I keep getting stuck under the lip of the fucking... okay.
I see no reason not to believe it, because it's the type of thing where, like, in dreams, you can kind of have, like, a passage of time that feels like, you know, like, oh yeah, you know, it's been, like, a week. And
yeah, but it doesn't actually feel like it in retrospect, usually.
Yeah, I don't know. The thing I was gonna say, this is, you know, very stupid at this point compared to the story, but I had a dream a couple nights ago that I watched the movie Ants, and then, like, shortly after watching it, you said that you wanted to do it for, like, our, you know, movie review series, and I'm just like, oh, well, I guess I can just watch it again, sure. And so I watched the movie, and then I watched it again, and, you know, the whole time, I was, like, quoting every scene verbatim as we were watching it, and you're like, can you not? And I'm like, well, I want to prove that I remember it all. And The thing is, like, in the dream, I swear to God, I could remember every fucking scene of it perfectly. And then I wake up, and I remembered most of it, and then I lost it, like, a minute later. And it sucks, because it was certainly not how the movie actually went. There was a lot of weird shit. Like, I can't recall any of it well enough to be coherent. I mainly remember, like, visuals. There was a section where, like, a bunch of characters got flushed down a toilet or something. I don't know. Like,
So yeah, even though these bosses are kind of similar, I find them decently fun, at least compared to the first two. I've definitely also had dreams where, like, it doesn't, like, make sense after I wake up, and so I kind of just play interpreter to figure out, like, okay, probably roughly what was this supposed to mean. Yeah, I've definitely done that. In fact, I would say most of my dreams don't really make sense like that after I wake up. I always thought as a kid that it was called Ant 2. That's so good. I don't know why that makes you laugh so much. Albatross?
why?
There's a boss in Basilishi called Albatross, and it makes a horrible screeching sound because of a sound effect mix-up. And also when I was fighting it, you know, it's called Albatross, and every time someone said Albatross, I had to go, Albatross? No. Which is from the Shifty Look Mappy cartoon that they put on YouTube.
Good.
It's just permanently ruined the word Albatross for me.
I don't remember the context of the Albatross from that.
It's, so the episode is, you know, Goro calls in Mappy, because he's like, I'm pretty sure we have a corporate spy in our building. You know, I need you to figure out who the spy is. And he's like, by the way, here's my new secretary, Agent Albert, or like Lieutenant Albatross or something. I don't remember. No, yeah, codename Albatross. And Mappy's like, your name is codename Albatross? He's like, yes. He has like a shitty, like, blonde, like, pigtailed wig on, is pretending to be like a little girl or something. And Mappy's just like, okay, Goro, can I speak to you for a second? He's like, yeah, sure. And Albatross is just standing there, like, obviously taking notes. And Mappy's like, can you tell your secretary to go away? And he's like, no, she's just taking notes for me. And he's like, okay, no, seriously, can I talk to you alone for a sec? And he's just like, okay, fine. You know, can you step outside? Can you step away, Albatross? And he's like, certainly. And then, it's like a weird Sean Connery voice. He steps away, like, you know, 2 inches. And then he's like, further away. Takes another step. Further than that, he, you know, steps to the edge of the room. And then he goes to Goro. He's like, okay, Goro, I think that Albatross might be the spy. And well, no, I think he tries to mumble it. He's like, what? I can't hear you. And then he has to repeat himself. And he's like, I think Albatross is the spy. And Goro just goes, Albatross? No. And then this just happens every single time Mappy suggests it. He's like, no, seriously. Like, am I insane? He's obviously the spy. And Goro's like, Albatross? No.
It's so stupid.
It's really dumb. Anyway, it turns out Albatross is the spy.
Oh, shit.
That show is so fucking good, people need to watch it. Skip the last 4 episodes though, they suck. It's like a 4-part finale, and all of them suck. But every episode leading up to that is good. Maybe it's not so bad on a first watch, but because I know that it kind of sucks, I'm like, every time I rewatch it with people, I'm always just like, okay, here we go. Here's, you know, time for it to fucking peter out.
I will forever associate that particular show with just like Thanksgiving friend group discussion, but
Huh. Was that when that happened?
yeah. Something the other day reminded me of the bit of him being like, you know, can you dig us back to town?
Yeah, I fucking love that bit. It's so good. I've shown that on stream before, but yeah, it's when Mappy and Dig Dog. It's from the episode that is called Mappy.
Oh no, this is Mappy Land. I assure you, this is actually what it is.
Yeah, yeah. Namco commissioned an official bunch of comic strips of some of their properties, and then adapted some of them to shows, and then made another. They made a Mappy cartoon. There wasn't a comic for that one, but they made a Mappy cartoon. They got what are their names? Scott Kurz and Chris something to write it, who are known for some other stuff. But anyway, we should do a watch party in the Coven or something sometime. It'd be fun. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Yeah. So Mappy and Dig Dog are in the desert, and they're like lost out there. It's from the episode Mappy and Dig Dog Are Friends. And it's a great episode name. Good.
Oh shit.
And Mappy's like, wait, I've got it. You can just dig us back to. He's like, do you have your drill with you? He's like, yeah, of course I always have my drill on me. He's like, you can just dig us back to town. And Dig Dog's like, what do you mean dig us back to town? He's like, you know, with your drill, just down to the ground, make a tunnel to go back. It's just like, what? The digging is not faster than walking, and it's hard work. Like, my arms are really tired whenever I dig. Like, that doesn't make any sense. And he's just like, oh, shit. No, wait, no, I forgot. His line delivery is even better than I'm giving it credit for. He goes, what does he say? He's like, digging is not faster than walking. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's slower than walking. I like that he's not sure.
Right.
He's just pretty.
Leather armor is probably the weakest. Good lord, that bell was loud.
Nah. Loud? Yeah, I guess. That was not even a joke. That's like a super hot fire lyric tier joke.
Psych! It's the wrong number.
It owled been a Simpsons reference. As you're afraid of this little mouse. Oh, that should have been the title of the stream, even though it doesn't have a 0 in the name. Okay, if I ever stream as your Rick, make sure that I entitle the stream as you're afraid of this little mouse.
It wasn't even mouse though.
No, what is it?
It's man.
Oh, I think I'm mixing it up with "Hey there, little mouse."
Maybe.
Hope we understand one another. However it goes. Oh yeah, Alton, didn't you think that like people had made that up and it wasn't like a real bit from anything? Not even remotely. Matthew, I feel like he came in 10 minutes later, me and the bestie. He's a security guard in the show. Because back when he was a cop, he, you know, lost his job because he was trying to bust Goro's gang for, like, an art theft. And, you know, they went into the building, and, you know, he had a conversation with, this is for, like, start of the first episode, by the way, had a conversation with Goro through, like, down the hallway, where, you know, he's like, come out, Goro. He's like, I'm not coming out there. And he's like, you better. He's like, I'm not. And then, after, like, a little back and forth, Goro's just like, by the way, he's like, no, I'm trying to remember. He's like, he like, does something to startle Mappy. He's like, ah! And then he fires his gun and, like, accidentally shoots some shots into one of the pieces of art. And then Goro's like, by the way, I'm not actually here. We left with the rest of the art hours ago, and you've just been listening to a recording, and I've been predicting everything you're going to say. And then like Mappy loses his job for one, failing to catch him, and two, destroying the art. And then Goro's just like, let my final words haunt you for the rest of your life. Where's the beef? And Mappy's like, no! The show is so fucking good. People need to watch it. Like, I'm just thinking of more and more bits. I'm like, I can't just sit here quoting good bits from the show. Like, if any of that sounded even remotely funny, please check it out. I also can't overstate the extent to which Goro's voice is just funny, because he has the weirdest fucking delivery of everything ever.
Yeah, he delivers everything, like, with a laugh at the end of his sentence, but it's not a real laugh. It's just, he's, like...
He's just like, yes, this is a recording, and I've been predicting everything you were going to say. Like...
Yeah! Like, just...
Respectfully, it's not like you guys don't already do other stuff. I know, but I've already quoted like 3 different bits. I'm not gonna... I'm just saying. I gotta draw a line sometimes. Hey Joseph, why are you woofing?
Oof.
Family drives me nuts? Sorry to hear. Whole base is activated. Okay, I don't remember where the lost musician is. I'm gonna guess this way.
Stepping on the hair.
I think there's also a difficult, yeah, there's a difficult, yeah, there's a difficult, yeah, platforming level around here that I didn't do last time because I needed to piss. Shout out to the time I needed to piss.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't like the Relay one.
The Salvator always reminds me of the one in the ones in Copper Bell Mines, specifically.
Ones where I will, try to stand on top of a lever and paint it.
It's not the Bionicle Buffet. It's actually a different video from that one. It's the one that's called like the Mission to the Krusty Krab or something.
Is that the Bikdip 87?
Bech. An apology lifetime. Well, I expected this at some point. Thank you, my friend. I'll start my journey home now. Except this, if you have any troubles. Cool. And yeah, where is the Thingus? Hey guys, which Yu-Gi-Oh card am I? I can't fucking... Shit, it's not doing it. How do I do the capture? Hey guys, which Yu-Gi-Oh card am I?
The bottom part.
I'm not missing mine.
You wanna know?
Okay guys, with all due respect, how are you not prepared for this yet? What are you still whining about? Just draw one of your non-searchable outs. I spent on you cards I
Just
know.
draw one of your non-surgical louts.
Non-searchable outs. Anyway, I was being cool tune synchro. I saw a video, not a video, a picture that was like a shitty cosplay of that, of the card, because the card is just a picture of some person, well, you know, one of the cool tune cards, like, holding onto one of those diamond-shaped chain link fences.
Good.
Fuck. God damn it. All I did say
This
is
game would
one
never
card.
work on the NES.
I probably should have equipped a new spirit so that I could get the... Oh, fuck me, dude. The outside of this? I'm actually curious if this will work. Lol. Bulldog confirmed Mesley the Summit. You think I haven't seen that yet? Come on. You underestimate my power level. I am the Mesmerly fan, okay? Okay, that didn't really help at all. Also, they didn't just confirm it. It was like, I don't know, like 6 hours ago. Get fucked, asshole. Haha.
One.
Oh. I can't try and choose this. Wasn't in the fan server until 10 minutes ago. Tough break.
Where did you hear it?
Tumblr, I think. Wait, what?
Why was the fan server so fucking slow to report on it?
I don't know. Wait, what? Did I... Huh? Oh, I might be the dumbest motherfucker to have ever lived. Okay. Hey guys, the Shell Shack has a talking dog.
What did that have to do with anything?
I don't know. Wasn't that guy like late or something?
No.
Guys, the talking dog at the Shell Shack is singing! Whoa! I forgot I didn't have my dash again. I'm fucking dumb as shit, bro!
Did you totally Ralph that albino cheese ball?
Bruh. The way Joseph shared the news or anything to it? Oh, okay. Whoa, hey guys.
What the hell's... Like, I know that there's some, like, stupid delivery of that line, but I don't remember what the meme is.
What line, sorry?
The whoa, hey guys.
I mean, it's from the stupid... Isn't it the...
Oh, it's the
stupid
guy with the
Xbox
long neck.
Yeah, copy that. Oh, we should put that guy in BA3. I don't know, the guy just has a long neck. That's the entire extent of, funny. Welcome to EB Games, yeah.
I like when I watch stuff and just kind of get inspired to put really stupid things in BA3. Like, yesterday I was watching a video about, like, obscure and missable dialogue in Mother 3. And I'm just like, oh man, we should totally just have a section where, like, if you know, backtrack to a certain place, like, you know, in a small window between two boss flags, a character just calls you a bitch or something. It'd be epic.
What? Huh? Did I not have my... EB Games guy is lesser dog equivalent in BA3. Oh. I thought I still had my dash. Firm. That exact shit nearly doubled my playtime on Until Yeller and it almost never paid off. Yeller. Oh, there's my dash usage. Let me just fucking dive, bro. This last spot's kind of rough. The camera kind of sucks here.
There's no way for me to ask this without being a massive jackass, but does Undertale Yellow ever actually get, like, good? Because I stopped playing after the, like, DDR, like, luchador character, and I wasn't having it.
Yeah, it seemed kind of, like, you know, as just a video game, like, and how it's put together, it seemed kind of okay, but it wasn't, I don't know, how do I put this? Undertale is, like, really funny and charming in a way that this just felt like a pale imitation of, that made me just kind of feel like, what's the point of this?
Right.
Which I know is, extremely harsh, but it's genuinely how I feel. And that's no shade to the creators at all. I don't think there's anything wrong with them. I think it's just hard to match Toby.
I'm not saying I'd do any better, but yeah, it's like, I just kind of remember it's like, you know, we had depressed vampire guy who was not very interesting. I don't remember what the bird girl's, like, gimmick was, if she had one. I remember some, you know, socially awkward person at a restaurant, and it's like, oh, look, it's the thing. They're doing the thing where, like, you know, they don't know how to be social. Get it? It felt really forced.
The point after that boss is where a majority of the cast is introduced, but I don't think you really care. Why the fuck does it wait until halfway through the game to introduce the people you're supposed to care about? It's pretty long. Oh, was that not even the halfway point? I'd kind of been either assuming that it was, or maybe somebody told us it was, but... Huh. So I don't actually remember where the Like,
The Husks Bay.
no, I just remembered I'm supposed to go back up here because there's a boss up here, but I think there's also going to be a level, and based on my health, I feel like there's supposed to be another one after that, but I don't know where it would be. I'm not sure where I would have missed one.
Majority of the main plot is after the dance boss. That's very weird pacing, alright.
It almost feels like in that case, the first few areas were them just, like, fucking around and just, like, doing random episodic crap until it develops a plot, then. I mean, you know, maybe it's good after that point. Maybe that's why people like it, but...
Yeah. I'm fine not returning to it, though.
It's, I mean, maybe I'll try it eventually, but it's weird pacing. And I mean, you know, it's not like either of us really lost out on anything. You were the one playing, but it's a free fan game. Like, I don't know.
I mean, that's not sounding like a jackass. People are allowed to have different tastes. It seemed very Tumblr-y to me.
How to say this without sounding like a jackass? Out of everyone, you're the only person with any tries liking the game. Alberta's, Joseph, and maybe Ultimate if you're playing on your own time. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I'm in no rush. There's plenty of things I'm more interested in. I think I will play sooner. It just baffled me that, like, the main thing I was hearing people say about it is like, oh man, this thing is like crazy quality. This is like honestly, this is giving Toby a run for his money. Deltarune chapters 3 and 4 are gonna have to really deliver to match up to this quality after I've, you know, had my standards raised this high. And then I saw it and it was just like did we watch the same thing? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Never mind, I'm a god gamer.
Isn't I'm a gaming god from Forest Forest.
Yeah.
Never get over the fact that, you know, this guy thinks he's hot shit because he, you know, can play an RPG for babies.
And also
an RPG for babies that I like, but, you know, it's an RPG for babies.
And also, you know, you're the lowest fucking scum of the earth if you use a guide to try to find, you know, some of the obscure secrets in the game.
Well, yeah.
God forbid.
Look, I found the sheep attack without even having a TV. Like, I was just playing the game on instinct alone. I don't blink slow.
What? I don't know what happened there.
Okay, I had to Google Sarova. She is just the Shrine Maiden from Neko Sugar Girls, but as like a fox or something.
Oh, is that the person who was in that random screenshot I saw? I saw a screenshot of some kind of edit of Deltarune that just had, like, the party was, like, Birdly.
Oh, mate. Well, that was probably from one of those remixes I sent you.
Yes, that was it. That was it, yeah. You sent me a remix, and the 3 party members were, like, Birdly, Who the fuck was the other one? Someone else and then Saroba. And
Gur.
like, was it Gerson? Oh yeah, I guess so. And then I was like, I was really confused because I didn't know who the fuck Saroba was because it was just two Delta characters and then...
I didn't say Gerson, I said Gur.
Oh, but it actually was Gerson though, I think. Read Traveler. Will you share your precious ore with me as a sign of trust? Give 800 ore. Yeah. Traveler, listen to my sorrow. Something I deeply cherish has been stolen. You see, a long time ago I shared a fathomless love with an adventurer, traveler who roamed the lands. He returned after every travel and told me of the world. Before his light dimmed, he brought me a special gift. His resemblance carved into stone, but it was ultimately stolen from me. If only I could recover my precious gift. Traveler. Help. Okay. Yeah, I don't think
There needs to be a Grover Watch style crossover between Gur from Invader Zim and Lur from Futurama.
I would buy that, actually.
Rubies.
Angry Ambusher, the soul of a swift bandit well known throughout Penumbra. Not to be confused with a wet bandit. Improves attack speed. That's probably good.
What the sticky bandits?
A sticky goo. So I, you know, probably should, like, go equip this to make this boss less of a problem, but it probably won't be a problem in the first place. I don't remember this one being any harder than the other two, lords. The beast from 20,000 fathoms couldn't fathom.
Yeah.
The beast that shouted love at the heart of the world.
No.
Pokemon TCGs in this weird spot right now where expanded seems to have more fun potential than standard. What's standard versus expanded? I assume... I know there's set rotation. Does one of them not have set rotation? I mean, here's Barra, the Lady of Death.
This is just the fire boss, but recolored.
Okay, well, the poison boss was also just the fire boss, but recolored.
Perhaps, but I wasn't paying attention for that one.
Modeling you guys is hard, okay? I mean, yeah. Oh god. Alright, well. I like how, yeah, one more hit. Expanded format has cards from black and white along with balance of course. Is it an official format?
Was there some sort of like shift that happened when the black and white set came out that makes it so like it has to start there? Because that seems like that's already over the half of the cards ever printed. I'm curious why it starts there.
Let's see, when did the game start? 99? The black and white ones would have been 2011, so yeah, it would have been over half the game ago in that case. No, I assume standard is just like the most recent set since the rotation. Unfortunately, since pandemic times, there's not been any significant expanded format tournaments apart from a single tournament. Oh. So it is official, but they don't really do it much. That's a shame. So what was the shift that happened in black and white that made it so they had to start there?
It was the only way to stop Bill.
I mean, again, they have a ban list, so...
No, it was the only way. Bill could surpass the ban list.
I will say, even though I didn't get super into the Pokemon TCG, and I don't like certain aspects of it compared to, you know, my home game of Yu-Gi-Oh!, namely the lack of much interaction, and I don't like set rotation. Despite all of that, I will say one really cool thing about Pokemon is I like the way that you can use... How do I put this? Like, multiple different Pokemon count as each other. So, like, you know, I'm sure there's been, like, a million different versions of Pikachu, and you could use any of them, like, almost any of them, to evolve into almost any version of Raichu that you want, right? I think that's...
Right.
I think that's true. Which isn't that relevant when there's set rotation, but... I imagine for Expanded, there's probably, like, a lot of interesting stuff you could do. Like, oh, use, you know, a version of Grimer from this set, and then a version of Muck from this other set. And, you know, you could even mix and match them if they have, like, different good effects or whatever. And
Keith.
I'm not sure, but Expanded was introduced a couple years after Black and White. Okay, fair enough. There's a cool little fossil engine in Expanded. Yeah, I wish that Joel ended up, didn't end up, you know, not having the time. It was, I mean, realistically, we should have...
I mean, we talked about this a couple days ago, actually.
Oh, really?
Like, we kind of want to do it more. I said, like, you know, we could just do it without doing the videos, and he's like,
That's...
I'd rather just do the videos. You know, I'm just like, didn't it take like a fucking week to edit one? I was like, yeah. So, you know, I don't know, but I would love to try to do that.
I mean, what if we just streamed it without editing it?
We have to see how he feels, I guess. Because, you know, the edited down videos were cool. It's just that they take a lot of time, whatever.
Yeah. I know.
I think I still have my video of explaining my, like, thought process for my rocket deck.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I recorded...
So I could, like, I could rewatch that and then, like, you know, keep the same one I made.
Yeah, I mean, I recorded, at the very least, my polls, which, there's something funny about them. It's a shame that it's never going to see the live day, but anyway. Maybe one day. Yeah, let's go ahead and equip. Now that it's not going to matter. No, you know what? I'm probably going to end up doing another shrine first, because I'm going to look around and see if I can... What do I... There's a list of the shrines, right? Voids. Sorry, not shrines. Those are all the DLC ones. Okay, it's between Julian's Song and Gerberd's Piece. PvP revival, it would be nice. I mean, you know, again, we've all wanted to for a long time. It's literally just Joel does not have the time to edit it and doesn't want to do it any other way. Watch Progression if you want to see me do a Progression series. I know it's not Josh and Joel, then it's a completely different game, but it's I don't know. I've been enjoying it. And spoilers, the episode that just went up. Actually, did it just go up or has it? No, I think it's on Tuesday. The next episode we do actually change decks. Spoilers.
What?
What?
I wanted you to repeat what you said. I didn't hear it.
In the episode on Tuesday, we actually finally changed our decks, like a significant
Okay,
amount,
I
like
missed it.
entirely changed what we're playing.
Because I thought you were still talking about the
No, no, the entire. I'm not sure what to say because like I was responding and I said like a whole sentence of like, you should watch Progression instead. I know that it's.
I heard that part.
Oh, okay.
I thought you shifted back to the other topic.
Oh, I see. No. Okay, I'm looking for. It's in Stoneheart City. What? How have I missed a shrine in Stoneheart City? What the fuck? Huh? It's one of the easy ones too, apparently. Let me double check this is right. Boris's Fate. Oh, yeah. Okay, huh. What the fuck? OBS, please. You specifically doing all the shrines before the DLC? Yeah. I mean, I'm probably not gonna start the DLC today, period. I was gonna probably just try to complete everything in the base game and beat the final boss, and then save the DLC for a later stream, and it'll either end up being 1 or 2 streams, depending on how much trouble I have with the shrines. I remember, you know, they are hard, and maybe streaming them will make them harder, but I remember kind of getting into a group with them. But also it is basically just a shit ton of shrines back to back, or voids or whatever, so maybe it will tire me out and I won't want to do them all in one go, but... You say change your dicks? No, but that's what it would sound like you would say if you said what I actually said, which is change our decks. Anyway, where was I going? Oh yeah, Stoneheart City.
Laundry puss.
And while I'm here, I guess I should fill up on money and buy shit. Where the hell would I have missed a shrine?
Did you check under?
Or avoid? I actually didn't. I don't think that's where it is though. I feel like I'd remember that. Oh, there's also stuff I can do in the Forest Temple now, I just remembered. Well fuck, maybe it is in the Forest Temple, maybe that's... Surely not though. Oh, I need to pay this guy back, I just realized. I don't have the money for it. Hang on, where's the book? The library. Incredibly loud song. Let me just... Oh, I did already buy what this guy has, didn't I? So 10 will get me 6k, 14 more shouldn't be past my cap. Just barely not past my cap. So yeah, still have to... Let me just double check. I can only hold up to 10k, right? Oh no, it's 15k. Okay. Went to a tournament last month and lost to a guy playing Lost March, and as if that wasn't enough, dude looked like dead set like 80s Weird Al spitting fucking image. Good. I think that was really him. I think he traveled through time to duel to a... It's not duel you. What do you call it in in Pokemon?
Challenge. I don't know.
on this one?
We should add a brand new OC to Tomodachi Life called Carbohydrates Carl.
No, it should look like that random CG chick in all those clips of Smiling Friends. You
Well, that
don't
wouldn't be our OC then. Yeah, that's Dolly Dimpley.
You remember her name, I see.
Yes.
Dolly Dimpley.
Nah, Cool Autistic Gamer 774 is too obvious. You only have one of them. That would be like adding Sneakers O'Toole.
It'd be like adding Chat's mom.
I feel like I sound different when I watch a voice recording back. Anyone else get this? I think
It's
literally
extremely
everybody.
normal, yeah. It's because, like, your voice, as you hear it, is coming from inside of your own head. You know, like, you're in a unique position to hear it just a way that no one else ever can or will. And then, when it's being picked up by a mic, it's, you know, resonating differently. Now, where in the hell would this other shrine be? Or void?
Oh, just try under.
How in the hell? I'm probably gonna have to refill my drink shortly because it's hot in here and I didn't refill the normal one before starting stream. I just got a soda.
I wish I had been tracking how many fucking random cries I had to go through before finally getting the last one I needed for Gen 6, because goddamn.
Did they finally fix the bug where it wasn't like tracking them properly or whatever?
Yeah, it's been fixed for a while.
Yeah. Was that the thing that the guy fixed when he commented?
I think a few things were fixed, because I think now it also, like, if you have it set to, it used to be that you could only have new cries for everything, or legacy cries for 1 through 5, and then anything higher would just, you know, not load. And now it actually lets you have legacy plus the new ones.
I don't think there's anything else to get in here, but I'll keep looking around. Or actually, I think there is. I can go this way.
Yeah, I got every single Gen 6 mod except for Darkblade by the time I got the last one.
There's the big duck. It's a real good character.
Yeah.
You heard it here. The big duck is worth 5 in the hand.
Why is there... What? Okay, I think this is not in the stream, but for some reason in the screen share, there's just a floating, very small blue, like, line, just kind of to the left of the character, and it's persistent.
And what?
Weird.
There's
I'll
the duck.
send you a screenshot. It's super important for you to see this. Oh, it went away finally.
Let me have a look at this.
It's just a very small little, yeah, blue line to the left. It is just everywhere you went. It's really weird.
I'm actually not seeing it. Do you mean to the right?
No. It's slightly diagonal. Like, it's very small. It's like 4 pixels and then 2 and then like 3 or something. Am I gonna need to put a circle around it?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh my god.
Is it a blue line?
Yeah. It is... Wait. That's not what I fucking. Come on, game. Game. I love when I say game.
Life is a game. My
Life
life is
is a
like a
test.
video game, trying hard. Oh no, I did see that. I right before you sent it, I was wondering if that was what it was. For some reason, I was thinking it was right next to the character. Okay.
Anyway, that was a good this time.
Yeah.
Hey, Jacques, I thought you died.
Trying hard to beat the stage, all while I am still collecting coins.
What? What the hell is this?
It's a shitty song called Game Over by a band called Falling in Reverse that everyone makes fun of.
I'm trying hard to beat the stage while I am still collecting.
While I'm still collecting coins, yeah. My life is like a video game, trying hard to beat the stage while I'm still collecting coins. And there's like a little Atari sound.
God.
Standard format right now is pretty much a one-deck format. Dragon Ball EX is rather aggressive currently. Huh. I wouldn't know what that's like.
I'm curious what you and people in the chat would think. Is playing, like, you know, 80s arcade games more or less embarrassing than being, like, you know, a modern gamer?
The joke sucks. It doesn't matter who came up with it.
What?
There's an episode of Friends where the conflict is that Chandler and Ross both think they came up with a joke they've been like passing around, and they can't, you know, that like no one like that, you know, they're both insisting they remember they came up with the joke and like why, and they're trying to get other people to, you know, mediate for them and determine who's right, and everyone else is like, I literally don't fucking care at all. This doesn't matter. And then they finally get someone to listen. They tell the joke, and they're like, "See, the problem is the joke sucks and isn't funny."
Mine wasn't meant to be a setup to a joke.
No, I know. I just. Okay, seriously, where the hell is the void? Oh, it's not like in the outer area, is it? Does that count as part of? Maybe that counts as part of Stoneheart. Let me
So just no input on that then.
On what?
My question.
What was the question?
Fuck it, it's fine. I was genuinely curious.
I would love to answer for you as soon as you repeat the question.
I don't like that you just disregarded it to make a friend's comment.
I thought of it. It made me laugh.
But now figure out what you're trying to do first. It's fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna go get a fucking burrito.
It's claiming I can't do this until I get the wall run. Like, I can't get to it until I get the wall run. Which, obviously, I have the wall run, but that makes me curious about where it is. It's not like... I mean, like, I already found this one. And I checked it. Yeah, it's not this. Oh, you're cool. Oh, there it is. I'm extremely dumb. He wants an Xbox and more of Atari. I'm pretty sure it's, I guess he's an Xbox and I'm more Atari. But the way you play your game ain't fair. Reminder, that's the same guy who did the Prime Cut Miggity Mo Mac Daddy Jizzabang Doggy Dog Dog thing in Brack. we're just waiting for Josh to get back before I can start this, and he's gonna get back and be like, you didn't need to wait for me, because I don't watch these anyway, I just, you know, browse Reddit every time you do these. So, how is everybody?
Snake water. Did you die or leave?
No, I was just waiting for you to get back before I started this.
Why?
Because I didn't want to do the void when you weren't here to see it.
Milk. Anyway, I already, you know, had an imaginary argument over the thing that I asked, so I'm satisfied.
Did you win the argument?
No, I never win my own arguments.
It's like in Tomodachi Life, where they're like, hey, I look at me, I have a yellow scribble, come here, watch this, check this out, okay?
Yeah, and then they, you know,
Barnaby,
try to ask somebody out, and then
I don't
get
feel the
rejected.
same way. Wait, did I just get rejected?
I mean, that is, like, you know, not even me trying to make a joke. That is basically how that shit goes for me. Because I don't have any conviction in my own beliefs, so whenever I have to argue them, like, with somebody mentally, I usually lose, because I don't have, like, a good, way to back them up.
Yes, but you could have won, and that means you're the winner.
Okay, cool. Horus is good fun.
I like Horus.
Did I ever give a, like, strong opinion one way or the other on that? Because I think they're, like, fine.
Oh, but they, I hate that they give you a legendary that they force you to use. Where the fuck did I miss?
Well, I think it was at the beginning. I definitely never said that about the legendary. I don't think I said
I'm not
they
making
sucked.
fun of you. I'm making
Yeah,
fun
I
of.
know.
Yeah, I've heard other people say that.
Yeah.
Okay, they don't usually say they force you to use it, but they all like, oh, they give you this fucking legendary. And it's like, okay, don't use it. And they're like, oh, but it's a legendary.
I
How are you not
probably
gonna use
prefer
it?
the originals, but
That's fair.
here's another secret: is me preferring a thing does not mean I think it's better. Because I prefer Diamond and Pearl over Platinum, but Platinum is very obviously better. So, like, the thing is, I only played through Omega Ruby once. I don't remember much of it other than my memory of it being, you know, it sure is Gen 3, but with a fresh coat of paint.
I only played through Emerald
a lot of the...
once outside of my randomizer run, I think, and I didn't even beat it. I got to Victory Road, so I technically never fought the Emerald Elite Four like vanilla. And then I did the randomizer run, but that's not the same. So I really should do that sometime. The problem is I just don't own a physical copy, and I don't like to emulate Pokemon games. So, unless I'm doing like a rando or something.
But yeah, no, I think the stuff they added was cool. There isn't really a downside to them other than just...
Well, the level curve is a bit awkward if you don't, like, go out of your way to balance for it.
You get too much experience, or
Well, it's Gen 6, so it has the experience share that makes you overleveled if you do use it, and I've actually
which I
not...
didn't.
I've actually not tried playing the game without it, because, you know, I don't really remember why. Like, X and Y has the problem where if you don't use it, you become underleveled unless you either grind or go out of your way to catch lots of Pokemon to, like...
I don't remember having that issue.
Well, I mean, but that's because you know, completed the decks, and stuff. When I played the game the second time... When I played the game the second time... I mean, I can't really think of another explanation, because the second time I played the game, I'm like, oh, okay, I was overleveled last time, let me turn it off. I kept the thing off, and around Gym 6, I couldn't kill anything, because, or like, between Gym 6 and 7, I couldn't kill anything, because I was 10 levels below all the trainers, and they would just, like, go first and one-shot me. or, you know, two-shot me after I, you know, do a piddly hit that can, you know, not kill them, even though super effective. So I had to, like, turn it back on, grind up, and then try to just sort of turn it on and off as needed. I don't remember if ORS has that problem, though, because theoretically, if the levels and stuff are the same as Gen 3, then it should be fine. Blood from the gods. The silver tunic thou now wear was knitted. May its power aid you in battle. So I don't know if you'd noticed, but I've just been knitting over here.
Oh shit.
There you go, completed all voids. In the base game.
In my spaghetti.
No.
Oh, here's one. I just like that dramatic cutscene, then I immediately walk forward and fall into some water. Just, oh.
Oh, I walked into the wall.
I guess I can sell a couple more things over here just to get some money. You know, I just saw myself from going nuts, so you're really appreciated. Aw, I mean, glad if, you know, if I can help. Hope you feel better soon. No, I don't want to buy your debt. I want to sell you shit. Here, take my garbage. Realizing you get the game like that crown for full playthrough. Okay, let's go ahead and I think there's some shit I need to buy in Fungus City. And I mean Rust City. Or Rust Village or whatever. Oh, I guess I'm done upgrading my mana. Okay. There's actually a couple things I want to check in Firefall River first. Because I got the house deed or whatever it is that lets me enter one of the houses here, and also I can check on the spirit salesman guy. Go back, I missed you. Appreciate the company. When you find my sector, will cost you 2,000 more. Okay, sure. You're now tied by blood and carrots. Take this tunic with you. Use it everywhere. Embrace the bunny inside you. And remember, if you're lost, follow the white bunny. Colorful bunny costume? houses that we got. Could that be it? Yes. Flying Onop. A young Onop who suffered a tragic fall. Creates a brief invisible platform when running off ledges. Okay, so coyote time. Lovely.
More like a ladder.
It's brief though, so it's more like hover boots. They're more like giant cherries. Okay.
Or like a porn
Star. Yeah.
That's actually appropriate, because this is a burrito from Taco Bell.
Actually, I forgot, I went to Taco Bell a couple of weeks ago, just because I was walking past on the way home and I happened to see they had an ad that's like $1.99 for this menu item. I'm like, okay. That's genuinely kind of hard to pass up as a thing to, like, I'm not fucking, even if it's, you know, mediocre, like $2 for a thing. Why did I say dollars? I'm help. I'm being Americanized.
Yeah.
£2 for a thing. £2.
Wow, $2 for 2 pounds of food?
It was like a, I actually don't remember what it was. It was
A single slice of pepperoni. They don't use it on anything, because none of their fucking food contains pepperoni, but they just sell this one thing.
What the hell was it?
Did it include potatoes?
I mean, it was some manner of, you know, chicken in a tortilla with cheese or something. But it was like, oh, you know what it was? It was a chicken crunch wrap. Is what it was.
Oh. Okay.
And I went in and I'm like, okay, you know, let me see what I can get. And it was really funny because, you know, if I got it as a meal, it would have jumped up to like, you know, $7.69 or something. And it was like trying to get just it was £2. But if I tried to get chips with it, like the chips were like £4. I'm like, okay. I see,
That's
you know,
how
I mean,
they get you.
yeah, I mean, it's obvious, it's what I should have expected, but I'm like, no, I'm gonna resist this. I came in here just to try the single £2 thing. I'm gonna do that, and I did, and it was pretty good.
It was like a hexagon, right?
Yes.
I think I've only had one of those like once. It was okay. I haven't had a chicken one.
Since I have all void souls, I guess I can get all slots now. So yeah, just kind of casually getting a shit ton of new slots. That's probably all of them. That was literally just instinct. Yeah, so I can just, you know, equip 5 more now.
Did I ever tell you about my recurring dream that I had as a kid, involving Mario Paint?
Maybe. I'd be surprised if there's anything about your life that you haven't told me at this point, to be honest.
Probably true, yeah. Now I gotta try to think of something.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, yeah, we both got to think of something to tell each other that we haven't told each other before.
Yeah, it was... You hold L and R while you have, like, a very specific thing drawn on the screen, and it would unlock, like, extra colors and stuff.
Interesting. Oh, but don't they have all the colors already?
No.
Oh, I don't remember where you get the thing. Oh, never mind, I already have it. Is that a rose? How didn't I think of that? Please, Swordsman, can you give it to me? Sure. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I will give this rose to Innie and tell her my feelings. Wish me luck. Please return later and look for me. That way I can tell you how things go. I'm trying to think of something I did, you know, something from my life I probably haven't told you. I don't know why this is the first thing I've thought of, but you know the trip that I had? I've definitely told the story of how I, like, almost drowned, right?
Yeah.
On that same trip, on, I want to say the first night, we did like a little forest walk or something, and for some reason I picked up a stick off the ground, and I kept sneaking up behind people and poking them in the ass with it, and going, surprise bum sex.
Good. I mean, that was a popular thing to do back in the day. I remember in, you know, one of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged episodes, Joey, like, jumps on, like, Yami's back or something. It's like, surprise butt sex!
That's
Joey with you,
right.
it's never a surprise.
That's probably where I got it from, actually. God, I didn't remember that. 2 pounds for a chicken crunch wrap kicks ass. I wish there were $2 here. It's, I was telling Rachel about it, and she's like, probably they're gonna, you know, they've introduced it, and it's either gonna be seasonal, or they're gonna just raise the price after, like, a little bit, and then it'll just become a normal menu item. And I'm like, yeah, I know.
Oh, so you didn't have them before this?
No.
This is 100% just me being that one asshole and, you know, complaining that everybody's too sensitive. But, like, I do kind of not understand why, like, you know, more offensive humor is just not allowed anymore. It's like, that's kind of the point.
You mean like eating babies tier shit, or...
Or, you know, just the surprise butt sex thing. Because now people would be like, oh, well, that's like, you know, it's shaming gay people and or is making light of sexual assault. And it's like...
I mean, it's like anything, it's just know your audience. Like...
Yeah. Because I don't get the thing where it's like, you know, well, we had to tone down Quagmire because he was like, you know, a massive sex pest and like a rapist, basically. And we, you know, we know better as a society now. And it's like,
I don't think
well,
people
what
thought
changed?
it was okay when Quagmire was doing
yeah,
it,
like why did we have to change that? It was always meant to be offensive and was. It succeeded at what it was doing. Like, I'm confused by stuff like that.
I think Jordan has a point that there is an element to which it's just like it's worn out a little bit, but at the same time, I feel like also you couldn't even do something similar. I don't know. Oh yeah, I could do this now. It's been so long since I played with my friends. I'm so excited. Thank you for your help. I'm so glad we're going to play together again. Although he can be arrogant, the composer is really a very nice guy. Feels so good to be back home. I miss my fellow one-ups. Ladies and gentlemen, the band is back together. Thank you so much. Please accept this for your efforts. It's the performer costume. And some memorable. Youppi! There's a, Latinism, I think. A beautiful tunic painted by a great artist. Oh yeah, it looks great. If it doesn't look like you just splotched random paint on this thing. Anyway, let's check on how that guy who wanted to confess is doing. Where is he?
He did.
Hey, it's nice to see you again. Can you believe this? I finally had the courage to tell Innie how I felt, and guess what? She secretly liked me back. She didn't even care about the rose. And now, I'm a father. We on-ops breed pretty fast. I'm so happy. Thanks to you, my friend. I won't be adventuring anymore. My fighting days are over. I want you to have this now. Kina Defenders. Thanks to you, both me and Barry have a family now. I love being a knight, but this is even better. Wow, I can't believe this is...
Why did it just turn into that?
Oh boy, Kina Defenders for 40. Anyway. So now we get to do this for a while. We turned down Quagmire from 3 gigaties to 2 gigaties. I've not heard about this scary movie thing.
Yeah, me neither. I knew that they were making one. I've never seen any of them, and I brought that up at work once. People asked, if I had any interest in it, and I'm just like, and I don't know, I haven't seen the others. They're like, how have you not seen them? I'm like, because. And I had to stop and think about it, and I'm like, well, when the first one came out, I saw commercials for it, and I'm like, oh, it's like a spoof movie. Those are funny. I want to watch this. And then my mom looked it up online, saw that it had like a lot of sexual humor, and I was too young for it, and said I couldn't see it, so I didn't. And it's like, that's basically my answer. And one could ask, like, okay, why didn't you watch it later when you were older? And I'm like, oh, I just didn't think to. It's basically like the coffee, like reasoning.
It's the same reason you've never tried spaghetti, because it's adult food.
Spaghetti is definitely not adult food.
No, I'm mixing it with the tacos thing. 500. Fuck.
So I couldn't remember if I'd gone into tacos being adult food. Barbecue sauce definitely is. Like, I don't even know how to explain that one. I've never liked barbecue sauce that much. I'll sometimes, like, it's good with ribs, because that's kind of how they're meant to be eaten, but, like, with most other things, I prefer other sauces.
If I'm making a dipping, if I want a dipping sauce at home, I will pretty much always mix ketchup, barbecue, and sriracha. It's just what I like to do. I like all three flavors.
The problem for me is that it feels like it's an adult flavor, and it's also like a very manly flavor.
Anyway, time to immediately change out these swords I got from a quest for these ones that I just bought with some money. I didn't read the descriptions for either of these. Traditional swords of belong to vary. Infused with souls of black shadow victims, these swords inflict a horrible curse upon those they harm. See, I figured the main answer now is just you don't watch movies.
Basically, yeah.
What else do I still have to do? Quests. It's Kuna's gift. Like 10 spirits to prove yours, the spirit must return. Did I not talk to him after having more spirits? I mean, I think a lot of the rest of the spirits just need to be bought, right? From him, mostly. Also a couple from... Yeah, here's the problem, is, I've almost run out of money here. And, I guess I can save some of that stuff for after I do the other voids, but I don't know if I'm gonna get that much money out of that. I could also just sell my void ores and stop being stingy, but meh.
H.
Let's see. I have 12 spirits now, and I have to get 6 more. I think he's selling... Honestly, he's probably selling the rest of them. There might be like 1 or 2 elsewhere that I don't have, but... Let me go ahead and see what I can sell to Bookman. Wait. 1500 times 7 would be
7.
10,500. Which, for the record, 100% includes all of the stupid, just plain color outfits that you buy from the other guy in this city, which is really dumb.
Yeah.
I really want to do that. Oops. Increase your health by completing voids. You know, that thing that you already did.
You have 5 minutes.
There's probably also a couple of these, like, chests around that I haven't, done what I need to with. Your return hunter, tell me, what can I do for you? Yeah, no more slots. Spirits. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, he's only selling 4 of them, okay. And I still can't get all of them, so that's fun. So I'll get this one. I could also get these two, and then Blood Phantom would be require me to sell more shit. Okay, yeah. Okay, I don't know where the last one is. Was the guy in Rust Village selling one? Because I guess that would explain it, if that's it. Wait, no, hang on. Yeah, there's 2 more to be gotten. Thinking about this comparison in previous stream, Spirit Hunter's voice really sounds like the Mr. Incredible movie where he really shrimp. I think he said that, and I don't know what that is, but sure. Oh, can I talk to this guy now that I've beaten Samile? Hey again, what brings you to these tunnels? What? The 3 lords? Very well. Okay, no, yeah. This is what you already told us. Walk back to... Now, where am I going? Steam House. Yeah, okay, both the remaining ones are here. Okay, so I need 5,200 plus another 35, I think. 3,500 is 8,700. So I absolutely could afford it if I'm willing to sell my void ores. But this is like 1,000 each? It's 800. Okay. This shouldn't take that long. Let's see. If I go back in here...
5 minutes.
If I go back in here... This is 800. I don't remember how much the safe has, but I could maybe do that as part of the same trip. I remember where the safe is. It will also help to remember that. 1,500? Oh, Jesus. Okay, I didn't remember it being that much. Okay, I see I'm already up to 37. No need to sell my Void Ores. I just need to do this like 2 more times and that'll be enough, I think. Let's see, it's 2,300 each time. So we're gonna get to 5k. 73. Okay. 3 more times will do it. Unless this is random, how much this is. No, it's a good amount. Oh no, 1 more will do it, okay. What did I say, 8,300? Was it 85?
I don't remember. 83, I want to say.
Because isn't it 3,000, 2,200, and then 35? So it would be 87, I think.
Ah! The crazy look.
Just to be safe, I'll just do 1 more trip here. And then theoretically I'll have to do this more off screen to buy all of the random colored tunics from the guy, but yeah, I can wait. Wonderful. Been lurking doing Eureka Orthos with friends. I'm so sorry. Oh wait, no, Orthos is the deep dungeon, right? Never mind. We gotta do that sometime. I was gonna say, and also, you know, attempt to redo Heaven on High to beat it, but I imagine Joel would not be particularly interested in that.
Probably not. I don't know how much I am either, but I'd be willing to give it a shot. You know, there's part of me that doesn't like having stuff not completed other than, like, Old Savages, the Ultimates, but, I don't know. The deep dungeons are kind of bullshit. The, variant dungeons and their brethren are kind of whatever.
Well done, very impressive. I see you've collected 10 spirits. Here's a reward. Take this tunic. It's a garment passed down through generations of hunters. Thief's cloak. Return hunter. What can I do for you? Whoops. Oh, that was it. Okay. Didn't mean to explode his head, but that's fine. Cruise wall run distance. Dash length. Expand our height. Attack range. For the final boss, I should probably do attack range, I guess. Alright, and then journals. It's just Kuna's gift. Recover the cherished carved stone that resembles the Ember Angel Kuna's lover. I don't remember how you do this one. Let's see. Blue Fire Kuna's gift. Oh! I have to pay back the fucking elevator guy and then he'll sell it to me. Okay. I need to do slightly more grinding. Let's It's okay. I don't remember how much I owe him, 4K, and I don't know how much he sells the thing for. I should probably check that. It doesn't fucking say how much it costs. Okay, it's 4,800 or to pay for the elevator at this point. It's not. It's claiming that it's free to get the rock, but. Steve's cloak, I guess. While I'm... Set with stealthy rows made and wore by the Roven Thieves. Roven Thieves, known as the biggest clan of burglars in Penumbra.
The Megalopony deck, best name I could come up with for it is Pelvic Thrust.
You've got to call it Time to Lair.
What?
If it's a Megalopony deck, you've got to call it Time to Lair.
I don't get it.
I'll tell you when you roll it. No, it's an infamous, I don't want to say infamous. It's just a meme. It's a reference to a screenshot of, some comments on some, like, porn site, like, illustrated porn site, of a guy going, "Holy shit, Megalopony," grabs dick, time to let, and then it just cuts off. Just time to LE.
I see.
No, I'm sorry, I believe it's "Holy shit, no way, Megalopony grabs dick, time to let."
Well, what do you think he was gonna do?
It's probably time to let loose or something. Okay, guys, sorry for your... I was about to say sorry for your patience. Sorry for the delay, thank you for your patience. I believe it will just be... get this money, pay Orit, get the stone, Luigi, give it to the statue, and then final boss. I don't think there's anything else to do other than maybe random emote chests that I can't be asked to do a sweep for. And then the DLC, which I'll do in a separate stream. Like, sorry for your patience.
I have to make fun of this person here, complaining about the quests in FF14 where you're fighting something and it like has you play as another character.
Nothing wrong with that.
I'm not usually a big fan of the parts where you play another character. If I wanted to play as a man, I'd play basically any other popular modern game.
What do you even say to that? Is this like a story skipper? You really don't care about the opportunity to, you know, mix it up and play, you know, a character that you theoretically care about? I mean, it's not like they give you just random assholes. Like, maybe there's one or two times they do that, but it's like Alphino and Alizé and Thancred and
Well, they don't want to play as a man. They might as well just, you know, hop in Bombatya Squared Deluxe Edition.
feels artificial.
That wasn't...
Signaling, that's my thinking.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even finish the whole line. They said that, and then colon P. But they're usually short enough sequences where, sure, maybe I'll grumble a little if my friends are there to listen. Otherwise, I'll just get it done with. We got 16 downvotes.
I don't remember where Orip is. Oh no, he's up here because of the incredibly loud sawing. Yeah. It's my favorite elevatoraniac. How to go with the elevators? Yep.
There was another one. Oh yeah. In response to the this whole the hell the leaf just like fall.
Just like, it's an odd stone. You don't need this kind of stuff. Maybe you want it. It says the odd stone was stolen from one of the sanctuary angels of Penumbra. Amazing, right? Go ahead and take it. Very odd shaped rock. Kind of resembles a face. Sorry, I've got to.
Yeah.
It's.
Go for it.
Is it a face? No, it's a rock that's shaped like a face. Does it look like a rock? No. I think I said those the wrong way around, but whatever.
Whatever. Yeah. So, sorry. This discussion is talking about, like, the whole thread in general is, like, you know, does anyone wish that the main scenario had, like, you know, more actual gameplay and not just go to place, talk to person? And it's like, yeah. But then there's one person's like, well, you can't do that because then, you know, more and more people will be bitching that they can't get past certain things because they, you know, couldn't beat the Wuklamot trial on very easy, which apparently was a common thing for people. And so one of their responses is, I hate playing as another character. Being downgraded to a babysitter for Dawn Trail was bad enough, but now I have to play as the baby. Fucking gold.
See, I'm not. I've had some trouble with solo duties before, but the only ones that have ever actually been like a significant problem, with one exception.
It's mostly like the role quests, right?
Yeah, because you can often be like underleveled and shit, and you know, sometimes they have like weird mechanics that are not really made use of anywhere else. And it's like, oh, do this thing. Oh, you failed it. Oh, you died. You have to start the whole thing over again, and it takes like 20 minutes.
Right.
The only one that I remember being like significantly a problem that involved playing as another character was the one where you get your fucking body stolen in Walker.
The Garland old soldier.
Yeah, the way you have to play as in the body of a Guardian soldier.
I liked that one.
It was hard,
and I had to.
But it was
I had
insanely
to
hard.
like.
It took me like probably over an hour to beat it, maybe 2. I don't remember.
I don't know if it was that bad.
Well, it's because I did like the first time I got pretty far over the course of like half an hour or something, and then I died because of something that was unclear. I had to redo it, and I was annoyed, so I was like trying to go a little faster, which was causing me to die because it's like stealth, right? And it's like really, really easy to get caught and just you basically lose, and you have very limited options. And then yeah, it just took me a while to get back to that point, and then I was like going really, really slowly to try to be really careful after that, and it just was miserable and dragged really badly. That thing needed checkpoints badly. And then the only one I've ever actually had to turn the difficulty down on was the Venar trial in Elpis, which I'm pretty sure I was probably just undergeared for, but it's weird because like I don't know, it was the whole thing we had to like defeat the ads that were like flying towards her, like the orb things, and it was weird because it was like I was killing them in 2 hits, and that somehow wasn't good enough. Oh yeah, someone just mentioned it, chat. That rock, the odd-shaped rock. Please, traveler, give it to me. Yep, thank you. Please receive this blessing from a humble spirit. And 3 more fire essence slots. There we go, we got the max 10 now, I think. Anyway. Also, did I say Venar trial? Because yeah, I meant Venar solo duty, not trial. The Venar trial, which is not really Venar exactly, but that one's fine. Where near or far? not done this apparently. Where the hell was that? Oh, where is that? I don't fucking know. Damn it, I want to go do the final boss.
Part of you wants to try the game again, but then you remember things like memes and the community as a whole. I mean, I feel like letting that stop you is a little dumb, but it just comes down to how much interest you actually have.
I don't know if calling it a combat rework is even necessarily accurate. Like, they're reworking how all the classes work, but I don't think the actual combat system is fundamentally changing. It's still based, like, the same thing, right? So, like, it's gonna be GCDs and no GCDs and...
I haven't watched any of the stuff that they showed off, but I mean, I would assume so. I think they're giving classes more of their kit earlier, which is, definitely a good thing.
Oh, thank fuck for that.
Have you not heard that? Because
No,
I have not. I haven't looked at shit, so this is just kind of like what I've picked up from reading random Reddit posts.
As long as it ain't evolution of combat, well, it is called evolve mode. Hey Rachel, how you doing?
I can't see that. I can't see hi, hello, hi
here.
without thinking of the SpongeBob. Hi, hello.
God. Yeah, I'm literally trying to find a single chest, and then I will go do the final boss. That said, I think the game is just worth experiencing for fun gameplay and good story. The gameplay part is not anything to write home about until, like, maybe Stormblood, maybe post-Stormblood, maybe Shadowbringers, maybe post-Shadowbringers, depending on where you draw the line. Somewhere around there is where I would say, as the kids...
I mean, the thing is, like... going through the game, I had fun even doing early dungeons.
I actually did too. It's just
it's
a lot
weird
of people
going
found
back to them when you have more stuff.
It's not even just the stuff. I feel like the actual design of the the combat early on is like really kind of nothing once you're used to the later stuff. And a lot of other people I know did find it boring even early on, but I at least found it fine the first time through. I don't know if I could do it again. It's not just in here, is it? No. Seagull soup. Huh? Curious to see how the changed classes will work / feel. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping that the Reaper one is gonna be like, I don't want to say it has special attention, but I'm hoping, given that the Meteor Survivor is a Reaper in the promotional material this time around, that will mean that, maybe that one is especially good. And isn't, I have to assume, if they're reworking fucking, like, 21 classes, or however many it is, that some of them are gonna maybe fall by the wayside and not get as much attention. I'm hoping the Reaper is not one of those. I guess I'm not necessarily specifically attached to the feeling of it, though I do think scythes are cool, and, like, being an edgy fucking, edgelord is up my alley, but, mostly I just liked it for how it plays. Why? I don't know. Inside of me there are 2 wolves. was gonna just say inside of me there's an edgelord, and I'm like, no, it's gotta be 2 wolves. Yeah, which one of them is fucking midnight, etc. Did I save? I warped here, but I don't remember if I saved. I warp here, and I don't know what to do. Inside your 2 wolves with and make you furry. I'm not a furry. Alright, guys.
I can feel the apostrophe in the word guys.
It wasn't supposed to be. Actually, did I equip the thing that makes me heal more? Where the fuck is it? Oh, here. Yeah. So, okay, with double healing capacity, 10 abilities to heal, max health, the best weapons, how much trouble do you think this boss is gonna give me? I'm joking, but for what it's worth, I actually did die against this boss once in my first playthrough, and it was the first and only time I died in the main game, not counting, like... I mean, yeah, no, there's... Like, falling off pits just damages you and doesn't even do that in Voids. I'm also thinking I should change out my tunic for maybe just my favorite. Wait, do I not have the alpha one? Oh, I do, it's here. The alpha one is pretty good. I'm also fond of... I mean, the default one is pretty good. You know what, maybe I should just do the default one. Just to, you know, kind of bring it full circle here. Wouldn't have seen it since the beginning of the game. Alright. Goddess Chamber. I like how it always prompts me, like, hey, you can skip the cutscene if you want. And if you would like to skip any one of these wonderful cutscenes, god fucking damn it, how do we both?
Inside of us, collectively, there are 2 squirrels. They are the same squirrel.
Sorry, I don't speak,
Chipper Monkey. One of those is just the Atari ET sprite.
Those are translatable, by the way. The game does not give you any opportunity to do this, but somebody, like, managed to piece it together from certain context clues and things we do know. And, I should translate those into, like, every message in this game into English. So I've only fought this boss twice, I think. I don't quite remember how she works. Ah, yes. Oops. Oh. Oh, I forgot about the shit. Yeah, okay. That's good fail. What? There we go, you have to be close to her for it to... reason I thought that was higher than it was.
There's just something funny about the, giant bubble flying towards you, and then you use your shield, and it just vanishes in a single frame.
Yeah. This game had a bit more budget. Maybe it was sort of just like pass through you with like a special effect. What? Oh, yeah. What? Oh, she's like doing a new attack now. Okay. Now, the one problem is, like, even though I have lots of healing capacity, you have to actually be able to, like, move without getting hit, like, stay on the ground without getting hit for a while to use it, so you have to find your opportunity to do it.
Trick climb with a half body, yeah, basically.
Right, you gotta dash to avoid those.
Looking a little repetitive.
Yeah, a little bit. Where's the thing? The phase? There. Realizing you have free will in the middle of the grocery store. I don't know why I said. Oh, that was one of the fake ones. I don't remember how you tell which is the real one. I think she's sparkling or something. Not this one. Whoa. this. Just wait for it to reveal itself. Okay, I don't really know how you're supposed to dodge that because I used the dash. I used the shield that time and it didn't work. Yeah, I don't usually like face changes and stuff, but it depends on the implementation.
Why do you not like them?
Depends on... Sorry, I gotta focus.
That's fine.
It's basically just... If something is hard enough, then it feels really annoying to, like, learn the mechanics of something, get through it, and then it's like, surprise, you have to learn some new mechanics, and then get through the old ones every single time. It's basically just my aversion to having to be forced to redo stuff I already know how to do. Anyway, there you go, dude. She was so ugly that everybody died. So yeah, that's it. When I played this, I was like, oh, is there like another ending if I like, you know, like do something different? No. That's it. There's a DLC post game. It doesn't really continue on from this. I mean, I think you have to beat the game to unlock it, but beat the game in under 5 picoseconds. Yeah.
Beat the game without sitting down. Watch a movie standing up.
Not having a full story doesn't make your game deeper or interesting, it just makes you feel unfinished. I would agree with that, yeah. I feel like if you want to do the ambiguous ending thing, you gotta like actually give us something to chew on. You know, it can work, but this game was kind of just like, the evilness of the darkness took over the kingdom and corrupted everything, and you are the hero, and you gotta stop them, and then you go and kill them, and then it's just like, but was that the right thing to do? It's like, I mean, you didn't really present me with alternative. Or any reason to think that there was anything else I could have done. I don't know. Who the fuck is Jill? Animal Kingdom.
Animal King Takeover.
This guy's name is Macarena. Or maybe that's a lady.
Nice.
Jish and Jill. What? Hang on.
I mean, it's a bit.
Is the implication that I'm Jill then?
No. No, this has been a thing for a while. I always forget about it.
Is it been in like the Friday streams or something?
I guess.
Wait, so he just calls you Jill now?
No, Joel is Jill.
Oh.
Oh, now I understand.
I think Joel needs a little more than titty to be interested in the game.
Unless there's a substantial enough amount of it.
Thank you for playing. If you want to say tight pants. Isn't it, I placed the blame squarely on tight pants?
I mean, it was the thing that I just did.
Void of Sorrows DLC unlocked.
No.
So yeah. Awkward transition out there. Alright. Yep, thanks for watching. I'm about to switch to Tomodachi Life, but first I need a quick break to go to the bathroom, refill my drink as well, and get the Elgato set
I
up.
assume not too long with Tomodachi, right?
No, I'm gonna aim for an hour and a half tops. Last time I said that, and then ended up being like 3 hours, I think. Yeah, we'll try to like, we'll make, you know, Coach Z. We'll check on people. And
Smoke.
so yeah, and then next time I play this, we'll start working on the DLC, and that'll be either 1 or 2 streams depending. So BRB, where's my BRB screen? There. Hello.
Spun
Whoa.
Ice Wahe combo.
Like ice water combo. I got problems with my feet. Yeah.
And then I just leave you hanging.
Dun, 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 dun.
Har, har. People all the time be asking, Coach Z, how come you don't dance no more?